Anyway, I was honestly somewhat considering phoning it in and just being like, I'm gonna go play Legends. But no, we need to finish Radiant Dawn.
We haven't played Radiant Dawn in like 2
I would like to
weeks.
finish this game before I am sent to the fucking retirement home.
This game doesn't have an ending, I've been telling you.
I think you're that's just a joke you tell because you're fucking coping because you don't want to play this game. So you're deadass just gonna make it last forever.
If I don't want to play this game, why would I make it last forever?
I don't know. Tell us about the past 3 streams that you were like, yeah, I really don't want to play Radiant Dawn. Yeah, no,
Look,
sorry.
I was going through some shit, okay?
I'm not
I just wanted to play fucking Minecraft or something without Micaiah in it. Because I've been dealing with some real life Micaiahs and I just didn't want to deal with gaming
I'm
Micaiah.
not saying you're invalid. I'm just saying you deadass just said, I don't want to play it even though I know it's this correct day.
I like how you bring up that you've been dealing with real life Micaiahs. Like, this game has just seeped into your, like, actual life and manifested itself into, like, an evil force.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Hello, Sam. It's okay. We haven't done anything yet. And also, hi, Sabbath. We are not, because I don't have all the shit set up yet, so... If I burned to death because of the computer, no, it was Micaiah who killed me.
Cope.
You're stuck sitting here too, you know.
Yeah.
You don't like Micaiah any more than I do. And I know this because we've talked off camera about it. Are we dead already? Are we dead already?
So Mia is Micaiah if she was a Trump supporter, and then Micaiah is a Hillary supporter. Got it.
Yeah, and what about it? I feel like you're like...
There's 2 wolves that live inside of you. A Micaiah that supports Trump and a Micaiah that supports Hillary.
I feel like you're like trying to like call me out on some doublethink here, but I'm right.
No, I'm not.
And I don't care.
Okay, we're back. Hello, Kaz. You might stream League of Legends derogatory?
Derogatory?
Derogatory League of Legends. Isn't that game that, like, is like Pokemon Unite without the Pokemon in it?
Every person I've seen play League of Legends has become a worse person because of it.
This is true.
Good.
Even nobody likes playing... Nobody likes playing League of Legends whatsoever.
Like, I'm genuinely going to like contact Discord and be like, you need to hand me the server back. Like, I gave it back to this guy, but he started playing League of Legends.
Oh shit! Are we actually playing like not
Are
the
we actually
game?
playing League of Legends? Yeah.
Holy shit! These are good units. What the fuck? I have not played Unite in a while. I've been distracted by Leg.
I need to play Unite, but I've also been distracted by Leg.
It took me a little bit to get into like the swing of Leg, but now it's like, oh my god, I could literally get lost in this game. No, go away! Go away! Go away! We had the Grail Mercenaries on the screen like 2 seconds ago. Go away! Don't give us the fucking threats for Grail
castle
just so you could like stick the Dawn Brigade on us.
This is probably one of the coolest chapters in the game, IMO, from like a story standpoint.
League of Legends is fun!
Thank you, Finn.
Wow, can someone clip that? Mia just said she likes League of Legends.
You donated for it.
Yeah, I have 33 fucking thousand channel points. That is literally 330 highlighted messages.
Hey Mia, when you're adding in an option that allows me to crash the stream.
We don't need an option for that. It just happens naturally. Alright. Order all units to stand by until they encounter the enemy forces, and get the torches ready. We're burning people alive this time.
I looked up just to make sure. the torches part was real, and then you started saying burning people alive. Oh my god.
It's in character now. She
Classic
fucking did it
wrong.
already.
Do you have something against the war crimes?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do have something against war crimes.
How does it feel that everyone compares you to this character?
I don't know. I'm genuinely offended by it. Like, do I sound like this to you guys? Like, what the hell?
I feel like Mia would be one to torch everyone.
Only if you blow up my Minecraft house.
Makai is the kind of person to order drone strikes against minorities in the Middle East.
Absolutely.
Shit.
So she could be any American president in the past 20 years.
Makai is the Andrew Jackson of Fire Emblem.
What are you guys even saying anymore?
You don't see me in her anymore? Thank you. At least somebody's over it.
Can we talk about how Seb literally just said, you know, Mia, you don't really remind me of a war criminal anymore.
I love the anymore, the operative there.
That's such a glowing endorsement of your character. You know, doesn't really remind me of a war criminal
Anymore.
Couldn't see Mia lighting people on fire.
Yeah, Leg is Legends Arceus. I'm glad we're all just addicted to it. Except
Speak
for
for
you,
yourselves. I actually touch grass.
You assume it's looks and soft-spokenness? Probably.
It's
Then we actually learned about Micaiah, and now I'm just upset.
I like Carrie's fucking Raphael.
Yeah. The long hair and pale skin. Why are you still here? You must return to the Apostles' army before the battle begins.
You really be saying apostle.
Yeah, it's Apostle, isn't it?
Well, it's apostle, but I like
there's a
the
T in
idea of
it.
it being. I like the idea of it being apostle, like pasta.
There's literally a T in it. Don't do this to me.
There's a T in so many fucking words where it's silent.
No, there's literally a T in it. Like it's
No,
not.
it's
It's not swing.
apostle.
It's string.
No, Mia. It's apostle.
Apostle.
No, it's not pasta.
Well, it's not possum. It's not fucking possum either.
Yes, the pronunciation guide says apostle.
It's apostle.
First, Mia doesn't
like
know how to read a
you-
map, and now she doesn't know the English language.
Do you say fucking
You should really go
whistle?
back to school.
Mia be like, oh, I'm gonna.
No, it's
Sorry.
apostle. It is 100% apostle.
Why are we? You know what? I'm not fucking doing this. I'm not having pronunciation discourse with Mia. She can be wrong. Enjoy your fucking Italian Fire Emblem.
At least it's better than a fucking opossum.
It's postle.
It's postal. There's a fucking T in it.
Mia.
Give me one other word with like a silent
Mia,
T.
Listen.
Listen.
Whistle.
Whistle.
Yeah. No, fuck you. You know you don't say fucking whistle.
I don't. I'm just trying to get under your skin. It's working.
Hey, Finn,
Why
you want
are
to start a
you-
union? I think we
Wait.
should walk out.
Wait, Steph, can you make the meme again with Avatar, but instead this time it's you can't treat me like Zelfie.
I know, you're doing all the arguing for me this time.
All right.
I will
The
say that's-
entire chat has agreed that Arezu is goals in some description. I have not met Arezu yet. I have literally not left the Obsidian Fieldlands.
I think that has to be the best thing I've ever seen in the stream memes. I think the best one was definitely you can't treat me like Cheryl.
Oh yeah, that one's just always applicable too.
Wait, I'm gonna try and find it.
Okay, I
'Cause it's
think I
always
found
Pokemon.
every Pokemon in the Obsidian Fieldlands already. So
Okay, tell me your rare encounters. Because you definitely haven't.
I spent a whole day trying to catch a fucking Mime Junior.
Okay. Have you got Pichu?
I have got Pichu. I've got Pichu and Pikachu. And just to make sure I have Pichu, today I just had a mass outbreak of Pichu in there.
Did you
So
get
I now have like
Munchlax?
10 Pichu. I can make an army of Pichu. I can literally make a team full of Pichu.
Did you get Munchlax?
I did not get Munchlax.
There you go. Did you
I
get
said every
Eevee?
Pokemon I could find, so...
Oh.
No, I hit a wrestling tree, which had a female Combi in it. And I was so proud of myself, and then I saw just like a horde of Combi on the other side of the tree.
It took me forever to get a fucking female Kobe, so like...
My very first Combi was a female Combi. I do have Eevee.
What was the hardest ones for me to find out there?
the
Abra was
har-
a bitch to get.
The hardest one for me was just a piece of shit Mime Jr.
I found my Junior super easily.
Oh, I found it easily. Then I fucked up the capture, and it took me forever to respawn it. Got cheated out of Pichu, rip. Got that shiny side. Yeah, I've seen it like everyone gets shinies but me, and I'm very sad.
You have just started the game. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I've
can
had
we-
it for a
okay,
week. I just haven't gone anywhere.
I'm gonna be a hypocrite and tell us that it's time to start the game again.
No, I'm
Yeah.
going to.
Yeah, press A.
The army has enough troops. I think you could use some help on your side.
Race or the land. They both fight for what they love.
Oh yeah, no, I saw the Pichu and I'm like, okay, gotta really not fuck this up. I want the Pichu. Also, why the fuck does Paris, of all Pokemon, attack you?
Why is Paris in every fucking region? I don't know. I shall do the same. If that means fighting against him, I shall fight for Dane. On your behalf.
Raphael
Thank you
kind of
both.
looked like
It
one
means
of
a
the
lot
boys
to me.
Zelfie's into.
But are you sure?
What?
After all, this seems like
Hmm?
a hopeless battle.
What did you just say?
Raphael looks like the boys that you're into, Zelfie.
Alright, I've sunk almost 10 hours into Leg already, and I'm a 3rd star member, and I have not left the Obsidian Field Mines. So I feel like it's pretty safe to say this is added to the list of games I cannot stream just for being too long.
I mean, you could just stream it casually, too.
Yo, nice shiny Apom, Kaz. Zelfie, you found shinies besides like the ponytail, right?
A shiny Roserade, a shiny Golem, a shiny Gastrodon.
Damn, you're in fucking business. Okay, I need to close Leg or I will just play that.
Are you playing Leg right now?
I opened it up to see my playtime. I have about 10 hours into the
fucking
game.
story. We need to finish this fucking game.
Please finish the
It's
chapter?
too soon for you to give up hope. You have the Dragon Prince of Goldilla on your side.
No, I think
That
it is time
counts
me
for
to give up
something.
hope. We're never finishing this chapter.
Kurth is the Prince of Goldilla? So he is a Lagoose.
Don't hate crime in Micaiah.
Yeah, watch out, Kurth. Watch out. Not just a Lagoose, he's a Red Eyes Black Dragon. The Red Eyes Black Dragons are the strongest of all the Lagoose tribes. We have a chance. No one's discovered the Blue Eyes White Dragons yet, but...
Yeah, because they're all fucking. You are.
Nasir's a white dragon, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure Nasir's the white
Oh, yeah.
dragon.
Leg would be the perfect game for you to stream since you guys like not progressing in the story.
Stop. No more ideas. We're already doing Metopia and then Final Fantasies.
We have such a huge backlog that's just been hamstrung by Radiant Dawn being the longest game ever created. If Queen Almeida's mother is a Red Eyes Black or brother is a Red Eyes Black Dragon, then that means the Queen herself must also be a furry.
Seems like a complicated mess to me. Just the same, he's a powerful ally.
You're right. If we can stand our ground, there will be hope for another day. Each day that Dan survives is another day we'll have earned for it. Please don't make us play the fucking Dawn Brigade.
No, we're not.
Please, just let us play with good characters that we actually give a shit about.
Well, actually, everyone's here except for Tormod.
Rip, hold on.
And maybe they lose you.
Oh
I
shit,
think
Tag's
they
not here.
lose you too.
Onward, my
Yeah.
brothers! Hold nothing back! We must end this battle
Listen.
quickly!
Listen, you could have warned me before, like, my ears fucking exploded.
You saw Skirmir on the screen.
You sound like a giant fucking cuck selfie. Maybe you should cry harder.
Whoa, that's a problem. Guys, it looks like Prince Raphael is fighting for the other side. What do we do now?
Piss and shit your pants.
Wasn't it Cheryl?
I don't know. I'll do it. It is his choice. We can't do anything about it. Why does Ulki look like a school shooter?
He does. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. Like, the fact that there's no, like, visible sparkling on, as far as I can tell, on shinies means, like, literally, I have to walk past literally every Pokemon I can and look super closely at it just to make sure I'm not missing it.
No, you'll see a sparkle or hear a sparkle.
Because, like, even something like Wurmple, which changes from red to purple, can look purple to my eyes if the shading's, like, right. And then I get close and it's red and I get disappointed. So, is it bad that I'm using Dustox in this and not Beautifly? The first Wurmple I caught evolved into Casca and I was just like, I'm gonna roll with this. They only sparkle when you encounter them. Well, his choice or not, it makes things a lot more complicated for us, dudes. He sided with our enemies. Has he lost his mind, my dear stupid brother? Prince, what are you doing here? What about the medallion? Weren't you supposed to be... Leon is watching over it for now. Your brother got a shiny Wurmple? Jealous. Although, knowing my luck, it would also just become a Dustox, but... I was really hoping in the mass outbreak I would get a shiny Pichu, just to have on my team like a mascot. I'm not playing Legends. I'm not even holding my Switch.
Leon is watching it over now.
I already said it.
Oh.
Either we convince Raphael to come back to our side, or we drag his ass back over here. Got that? Yes, Your Majesty. Prince Karthnaga. Zelfie.
What will you do now, Yuna? Are you going over to the other side too?
King Digincy has expressly forbidden us from choosing sides. The dragon tribe must not fight. I shall attempt to stop the prince.
Do what you need to do. Just be careful out there, alright?
Yes, Sir Ike. God, literally everyone is fucking here, huh?
Yeah. Let's see. Stay back.
Me, I've decided that I'm just gonna make you read random shit once the chapter actually starts.
You want me to be even more distracted from the gameplay?
No,
Finish the chapter on time?
it's gonna take 5 minutes between each turn anyways.
Oh, fair. I forgot about enemy phase.
Yeah, Radiant Dawn sure does not want you to play a lot of it. Heard that is
If a
Dickens.
chance to speak for, if a chance for peace arises, I want you to mediate the whole show.
I understand. Please be safe.
Okay, everyone, let's get moving. Let's get this mess over with.
Ike doesn't even want to fight. He's just stuck because Micaiah will refuse to do anything but commit more war crimes.
Should I make Mia read the entirety of the Communist Manifesto in her Eslo voice?
No. I'm pretty sure we can get copy struck for that, so...
No, it's a public domain.
But do you guys remember that pic, like, the day after whatever the fuck Elon Musk's ex-wife is called? Like, divorced him. And then she immediately posted a picture to Instagram of her reading, like, a whole-ass novel titled The Communist Manifesto.
It's a pamphlet, but yes.
It's literally no. I'm not saying that she
was spotted with like communist literature, even though she's like very rich and married a billionaire.
Like she was reading a whole book called The Communist Manifesto, even though the actual one is a pamphlet. So
Grimes when Grimes when she thinks she's smart for reading a pamphlet that was literally designed to be able to be read by any worker who is not well read, and so they could understand communism.
All right, we need to take Sigrun for some reason.
Can you take Meg?
No, we're actually fighting against Meg. Thank God. We don't have to fight the fucking Dawn Brigade or play the fucking Dawn Brigade. We get to beat up the Dawn Brigade. Fuck. Who are good units over here?
The answer is probably like yes.
All the units that we're
Har.
not building. Okay.
Take Har.
Hold on. Let me just deselect everyone so I can think. We'll bring Riss and Gatry. Mist, Sorin, Titania, Tanith, Ilyana, Har. We need 4 slots. Ulki and Janelle.
Racehead. Bring your dancer.
Bring the dancer. Last slot can probably be like... Oscar? I mean, Oscar's kind of bad, but...
Oscar's a bad bitch.
Kind of bad applies to most units in Radiant Dawn.
You think people have burping fetishes?
I wasn't going to kick you for doing it, but I am going to kick you for that.
Wait, Zelfie.
What? What was Finn gonna say?
I don't want to know.
This article is fucking plot.
Finn, what were you gonna say?
No, this article is blocked. I'll also DM it to you.
I don't want to know, for the record.
You don't have to know. Zelfie will just laugh hysterically and you won't find out.
Alright, let's take in the map here. Why is there a
How did you
zero?
look this up?
Why is there a glowing 0 in the top right? What the fuck?
I don't know. Why is there a glowing 0 in the top right? Anyways, play the map.
Okay. Can we kill Micaiah? Oh, it's a route chapter. We have to kill Micaiah.
Yeah, you wonder now.
Okay, never mind. This chapter is great. We get to fight and kill Micaiah. Okay, I've got Ragnar equipped. You know, I would like to know what that 0 is, but it's probably nothing important, you know?
Yeah, clearly. It's at 0, for God's sake. Like, why would that be important?
Oh shit, Sev says it's the same color that the flames that the Fire Emblem title draws spits out in cutscenes.
That's not important.
Alright, Kaz asks if we can recruit Meg and Jill. Are we able to, like, recruit units before we kill Micaiah?
Yeah, you can recruit Jill.
What about Meg?
No. Meg is forced to be killed.
No! The only good loss from the Dawn Brigade. Except Soth. We can probably recruit Soth, honestly.
No. It's only Z-Hark and Jill.
Well, we can at least save Z-Hark and Jill.
I forget who needs to talk to them.
Probably Ike.
Oh, it's hard.
For both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know hard for Jill. It's like hard mist leaf for Jill. I forget about Z-Heart. I think the furries can, maybe.
I would assume Ileana can, but that might just be wishful
Oh,
thinking.
yeah. There we go. Ileana. There you go. That's the one.
Yeah. That sure is an ominous glowing 0. I sure hope it doesn't mean anything.
Selfie, check stream memes because that's how I feel today.
Okay. This is you every day, except sometimes it's replaced with Cheryl.
What about Meg's dad? Oh shit, maybe we could have recruited Meg with Brawl.
No, they just like...
I mean, I guess that would also require fielding Braum, who is very much past his prime.
Don't think is gonna happen, even if you tried.
No, Tibarn! Anyway. I think Tibarn cannot die if he tried, same with Skirmir. Okay, so if Micaiah releases, like, if the Dark God gets released as a result of, like, there being at least one of every single rep fighting, of, like, every single nation fighting, we're blaming Micaiah, right?
No, we're blaming Kurfnaga for being a dipshit.
It's both their faults. Like, Kurthnaga is the dipshit, but also, like, Crimea and Bagneon would not be doing this fight if Micaiah would just listen to reason.
It's... I mean, the issue is, of fucking Bagneon, right? Entirely
like, Micaiah could
Bagneon.
just be like, hey, Sanaki, I kind of killed a guy, and now we're kind of fucked.
Yeah, it's entirely Bagneon's fault.
For me, when...
Okay, so I can blame Sanaki? Alright, cool.
No, you can't blame Sanaki because Sanaki got kidnapped, like the kid she is.
Sanaki's a bad bitch.
Well, then I'm gonna blame Micaiah.
If the Dark God rises, you blame Kurfnaga for being a fucking idiot because it's like the whole point of the dragons like go into isolation.
Yeah. I
Like,
guess
that's
Aina
literally
is
the-
here to solve the problem.
She's trying to.
Yeah, imagine being a Red Eyes player, though. Like, Blue Eyes at least has a couple variants that are kind of decent in Master Duel. What the fuck does Red Eyes have?
They really fucked Red Eyes over.
Like, they
Red
really
Eyes
did.
could be cool. It's sort of like when Game Freak created, you know, for the first 5 generations, there was Sun, Sand, and Rain. And, those were all pretty cool. And then they created Hail. And that's what
There
Red
was
Eyes is.
also Hail.
Red Eyes is pre-Slush Rush Hail to the other weathers Blue Eyes.
Yeah. No, out of all of, like, the first season's, like, legacy support, the literal only good one is, like, Blue Eyes and maybe Buster Blader.
You're really dissing on that fucking BLS ritual support, yeah.
Okay, the BLS Ling monster is pretty good. I love that it auto-wins against Eldritch, which is funny because Eldritch is kind of best deck.
Why does Eldritch exist? I played it against it on the ladder for the first time the other day. Why?
I don't know.
Eldritch is cool though.
Shut up, Zelfie. That's kick-worthy, Mia, if you ask me.
If
I
I
don't
was gonna
hate
play
Eldritch
Yu-Gi-Oh!
as much as, like, say Altergeist, but it does annoy me, especially because it was, like, it was part of a 2-deck format for the first half of 2020 with another extraordinarily broken deck. So,
What's the other one?
Adam Emancipator. You might see that on Master Duel because the whole thing is legal in Master Duel except for one card.
Why does Eldritch exist? Like, I don't get it.
It's Harney bait.
It's
Why
what
was it
bait?
Horny bait? What?
Hold on, let me.
How is it horny bait? I'm so confused.
Okay, hold on a second. I went to Twitter to look, but then I saw some good art that I want to retweet, and then it like loaded, so I can't find it again.
That's so sad for you. Anyways, so Selfie, how are you doing?
Eldritch horny bait. 1 second.
Mia searching up on YouTube, Eldritch horny bait.
Here's some official alternative art for Eldritch.
Where are you posting this?
General.
Oh, there? That's not really horny bait. I think you're
That's
just...
not horny. He's just saying all the fucking throw.
Makes
I've got a lot of friends who refer to this as the horny bait art. Why is there a 3 now? What the fuck?
I think you hang out with like the worst friends ever. They give you the worst suggestions ever.
Yeah, it's like Hayden.
Why is there a 3 now?
I don't know why.
I looked away and there was a 3.
A
Why
3.
is there a 3?
Now there's a 4.
Sometimes I feel like people just like think shit is horny, when in reality a horny person like myself would not like find this like...
Oh no, I don't think
attractive.
it's supposed to be horny. They just call it the horny bait art because it sounds funny. And it prompts reactions like you guys.
So now me really do be the kind of person to be like, look at this thing, guys. Isn't this so stupid?
I never said it was like
not...
horny. I never said like it was actually
and then
horny.
it's like,
I just said that we called it the
actually,
horny
I
bait.
wasn't saying it was this thing. It was in fact all a ruse.
Yes.
I really got. You feel got Selfie?
I feel like I got.
I just wanted to.
I feel like you're literally just making excuses.
I wanted to post that alt art because I think it's hilarious. Anyway, is this just like the Bowser minigame in Mario Party where once it hits a certain number we all die?
I don't know.
Maybe you will.
Is this Mario Party? You're moving characters on a map and there's a number in the corner and people are all yelling at each other. Why is there an 8 now? I'm assuming it goes up
Maybe
whenever
you should pay attention. Maybe.
But no, Eldritch was half responsible for one of the worst formats in recent memory.
What was so bad about it?
Every deck ends basically, how do I put this? Every deck off of one tuner and one non-tuner, or one card in the case of a card called Jet Synchron, could end on 3 negates plus the ability to lock you out of the extra deck. So basically it was one where if you go second, you literally just die. No ifs, ands, or buts. Which is honestly kind of like the format we're in right now, but it was also right at the start of COVID too, which just made everything feel worse. And also, it was exceptionally fucking long, because Konami refused to release a ban list for 6 months after March 2020.
Why?
Because they weren't making any real money.
I think they should... Well, I feel like the current format is also pretty lame. Like, why do virtual worlds exist, and why is their synchro so fucking annoying?
I'm gonna bite my tongue here, because...
Oh, okay, we got a fucking virtual world standing here.
It's not even as a stand, it's like they haven't been meta since like... fuck. Late. Was it late 20?
So what's the meta deck right now?
Phantom Knight is like the best deck, which is annoying. There's also like the new quote-unquote adventurer token cards that just came out that pretty much just gives any deck an Omni Negate. So you can just insulate your entire plays before doing something, and it turns out Phantom Knight is really good when you can do that.
Also, Sky Strikers are annoying.
Strikers are kind of annoying, yeah.
Why can't I just set one and pass? Why? Yu-Gi-Oh just hates girl bosses winning.
Yeah, I played a bit of Master Duel yesterday after I got it set up on my new computer. I like Master Duel format way much more than current format, so I will probably skip out for a little while in current format.
For what reason? I mean,
I
do think it was a good idea to bring Maxi back for sure.
Oh yeah, kind of the same deal as it's just how do I? It's every once in a while we hit a format where like interruptions aren't enough. Like decks just get so resilient to hand traps that it's pretty much just a die roll format. And that's where we're at now because there's an engine that can go into literally any deck that just services it, and like, oh yeah, you can put out an Omni Negate before committing to any play.
What engine is that?
The Adventurer token one. It literally just got released, so
Is it
Phantom Knight. Also, Zelfie, you have a line.
All this chaos. Barely see straight.
Oh, you see gay then, stupid. Dumbass.
So true.
Here, I'll link you a video, Finn, that you don't have to watch,
but you want me to.
Yeah. TLDR, literally one card, the card in the thumbnail, turns into an Omni Negation before you even have to commit to your normal summon. So it just gives every single deck a way to pretty much play through anything.
What? Why can't Konami be normal?
Okay, now it's a 10. I wonder if like the map stops once we hit a certain amount of the number. Check general.
It's possible.
Yu-Gi-Oh copied the pose of Kaoru Seta from Bandori. It is the same pose, just a different angle.
Man, me when I can't run counter fairies anymore because everything is fucking negating by negating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mentioned this to you before, but there's like literally no better feeling than negating a solemn judgment with your own solemn judgment.
It is really funny.
So, Zelfie, what do you think of Yu-Gi-Oh so far? Now that you're experiencing it through Master Duel, or at least you were.
Yeah, I want to stop playing it.
Not a fan?
Not a fan. Dude, this game is the worst fucking card game I've ever played.
That's not true. You play Pokemon.
Because you play Fate, or you play Cypher.
But
okay,
it's like
chill out.
It's not as bad, but it's definitely not my cup of tea. There's definitely like a lot of solitaire going on, which I feel like it's a very like hasty overgeneralization. I feel of like the actual complexities of Yu-Gi-Oh, but I feel like the starting gap of like getting to Yu-Gi-Oh is a lot higher than it is for other card games. So
unfortunately, the game is ridiculously complicated at this point.
Yeah.
Remember when the most complicated card effect used to be fucking Jinzo or whatever? So sad.
Yeah. I appreciate Yu-Gi-Oh more than Pokemon because Yu-Gi-Oh will try new things that aren't just let's make number bigger.
Pokemon for me is really fun just because of, I guess, the staples of Pokemon. Mm-hmm. I feel like in Pokemon, one of the best parts about it is how budget friendly it is. You could buy a set of like 30 cards and then, like, realistically, change 20 of those and play an entirely new deck. Mm-hmm. And that makes playing the game a lot of fun. It's also very simple, and you don't have to. It's also generally a one-turn game. So you don't have to worry too much about like what's happening on, the opponent's turn. Usually they play out their turn, and that's cool.
Hey Cheryl, thank you for being subscribed for 12 months, currently on a 3-month streak. Also, get in call.
Cheryl here, was that an auto renew?
Might have been auto renew.
Might have been an auto renew. It was the prime one, so it may have just been an auto renew. Yeah, no, like my problem with Pokemon. Okay, she is in chat. She says game me. My problem with Pokemon is that just like there's so much potential for cool effects and interactions, but they refuse to make any card reasonably like intuitive.
Yeah,
Less intuitive than Yu-Gi-Oh?
It's a different kind of unintuitiveness where all you're really looking for is math.
Mia when she finds math in her card game.
Yeah, like what's the
Mia when she
most
finds
efficient
math.
way to do X amount of damage, pretty much. And that at its
What?
worst, that creates a lot of formats, like late tag team formats, where pretty much every deck feels the exact same. I don't know.
I just wish Yu-Gi-Oh would be less complicated and less combo-y. That's really it.
You know, I wish Pokemon would be like a little more complicated.
Yeah, I feel like after a certain point, like Yu-Gi-Oh literally is starting to write like whole fucking essays in their card descriptions, and then like fill out.
Yeah, like the problem with Pokemon's lack of complexity is that a lot of cards have literally just become vanillas.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, unfortunately, we get a shit ton of pack filler in.
Yeah. Like the average Pokemon set is at least 85% pack filler.
Which is really, really unfortunate.
Yeah, because it didn't used to be like that. Back in like DP, it was more like 20%, if that.
I mean, I can't attest to that. I haven't looked too hard at DP sets.
Like even in DP, not that I'm saying every card in DP is like super meta defining or whatnot, but at least even the bad ones are interesting. Here the bad ones are like 1 energy, 20 damage, no effect. 2 energy, 30 damage, no effect.
Yeah. You know how like Yu-Gi-Oh, they like print monsters sometimes? They're just like, I have a stat line and that's it.
Well,
That's
yeah,
like,
that was like the old cards.
Yeah, well, Pokemon still continues to do that. It's not even like a once per set thing. And like it's not even like interesting stat lines. They only like print like random janky shit with low HP but a shit ton of attack or, you know, bullshit like that. They just don't.
No, they put out maybe 1 card a set that's designed to actually be good, and the rest is just there to pad it out.
I think that also depends on the set that we get. Brilliant Stars, the upcoming set, is really fun because it has like they basically like they made Arceus, and Arceus itself could be a whole archetype on its own. But they also just like made a bunch of shit for a bunch of other archetypes. But then we have fucking Fusion Strength, which is Gengar, Teleon, and fucking Mew. And those all 3 of the sets auto-build themselves. With one of them pretty much just replacing 8 cards with the 8 Gengars.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite parts about Yu-Gi-Oh is that they'll like, and I'm sure Pokemon does this maybe, but I think that just the idea of like going back to like old archetypes and like actually like trying to reinvent them in like cool new ways, I think like regularly is like really cool. Like with like a while back it was like Malefics, which were just like sort of like a one-off thing originally, and then they actually gave it like somewhat decent support.
Yeah.
And eroded it, some of it, and it was like interesting. But like trying to bring back stuff in like cool and inventive new ways.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh also doesn't have a rotation, which helps to supplement this. They have so many archetypes, and this archetype stay in the game forever.
You are eligible, Seb, and Zelpy Line.
We're I think the baby.
Are we
Mia.
live? Okay,
I don't know what.
we're live. You're gonna need to repeat that.
Still no word from the battle. What's going on out there? I should get on my people. They may need me.
Mia, what will you do if Snaki dies?
Celebrate.
You're the worst. I can't believe you'd celebrate over a child's death.
Well, well, that's actually pretty ironic because
Yeah, we already established you're a child murderer, so.
Okay, but like, it's only cool when I do it.
Oh, just where do you think you're going? Do you think the high and mighty apostle should be tracing around a battlefield?
Wait, maybe that's the reason Zelfi's become that single dad, because his wife left him after killing a baby.
This sounds like some 2-word horror type bullshit. Or 2-sentence horror type bullshit.
That's my favorite fucking Twitter account.
The old father got a divorce, but it was because he was a baby murderer.
I still think the Cheryl Grave one is the funniest.
Oh yeah, the one that said Cheryl was
Among Us.
Mm-hmm. Just the fact that like it used the word Cheryl. It could have been ghostwritten by any of us, but it was not.
Maybe it was Zelfi. Maybe Zelfi's the imposter.
Peru. Oh, what? It's just you. How dare you sneak up on me that way?
It's Joe Biden.
That beauty from the Holy Gods told me to keep an eye on you. So do me a favor and sit still, will you?
I don't know whose characters has the. I don't know which character I'm voicing here.
It's Joe Biden.
You get Sephiroth? I'm not sure.
Well, spoilers. Or
I don't think Sephiroth would be like that beauty from the Holy Guard. That doesn't seem Sephiroth's style.
Oh.
Slash Sephiroth.
Oh. Right.
Zelfi.
But I can't see anything from here. I don't know how my people are faring down there. I can't bear to do nothing. I have an idea. You carry me to a place where I can observe the battle. Oh, give me that look. You're the only one who agreed to guard me. So do your duty, or obey your orders. Come on, let's get moving.
Trying to run off a list of characters I think it could be, and I think it's like we have Gatry on our side. It can't be Gatry. Wait, no, it can't be Stefan. There's no way it'd be Stefan.
Wait a minute, is that what passes for Bjork logic these days? No wonder you lost your throne. Ow, stop that!
Oh, it's a Lagoos. Maybe it's Nisala.
I would laugh if it was Nistala. Oh, it is Nistala!
Is it?
Well, Cloud of Feathers. It could be Neolucci, I suppose. Nistala literally showed once in this game.
It was Neolucci who just hit Nisala, so they're both there.
Okay, well... Anyway, Tsunaki.
Are you going to obey me, or shall I have you chased back to home in a cloud of feathers?
It's him! Why are we trusting him still? What the fuck? His literal only other scene in this game was leading Tibarn into a trap.
Poor, that's me.
Oh, is it? I've lost track.
It is. This is the Burger King foot lettuce guy.
By the goddess. What have I gotten myself into?
Holy shit, I came at a good moment.
You came, Cheryl? I guess you're here now. As you wish, Empress. My back is yours. Damn, someone don't make the joke.
But like, why are we trusting him still? His last scene was what was it?
Didn't he kill a guy?
No, his literal only scene in Radiant Dawn up to this point was leading Tibarn into a trap.
Oh, so he tried to kill a guy.
He got a lot of guys killed, just not Tibarn.
Oh, Cheryl, we've discovered that Mia's okay with baby murder as well, so all three of you are heathens.
Let's go.
I would celebrate if it were Sanaki.
Mia said she would be okay if Sanaki died.
Is this like the end of the chapter or something?
No.
No, this is the start.
Are you fucking serious?
There's a lot of dialogue in this chapter for some reason.
We had discourse. Mia kept calling it apostle.
It's apostle.
What? Yeah, it's apostle.
No, it's
word.
It's apostle.
It's apostle.
There's a T in the word.
Whistle.
Yeah,
whistle. Listen.
You know, how about whistle? Yeah, you my ass.
Come over.
No, it's very clearly apostle. Apostle just sounds wrong.
Okay, well, you know what? Miami sounds wrong, but here we are. It really should be fucking Miami.
Yes, this is pterodactyl unironically.
I remember when I called it Miami and I got kicked.
Hey, you know what? At least my name is my actual name, Connor.
Yeah, and
They called it.
by her name. Zelfie's probably like a Jared.
I'm Orion.
Why does that check out?
It's very
Yeah,
accurate.
Zelfie's definitely Orion.
Also,
Is it
okay,
like a shitter type of Ryan, or is it like a cool type of Ryan? Because there's definitely two types of Ryans out there.
Wait, so let's go. Who are the white people names in our Discord? We have Gator. Has Gator told us his name? I don't remember.
All right, well, his brother's name is Timmy.
Yeah, we have Timmy. We have Kevin.
I believe Volt and Crouton are both some variant of Joseph.
Is Gwen a white girl name?
Yeah.
Gwen is a girl. Gwen is a goth girl name.
Have you seen Gwen from Total Drama Island?
Yes.
Actually, of course, I know you're a simp.
Shut up! I watched that show as a kid. It was not for sex appeal. Shut up.
Cheryl, are you a Gwen simp?
I mean, these days, possibly.
Shut up! I'll literally tell the truth, and Cheryl would be like, "No, what do you mean?" Oh, well, actually. Shut up.
Mia, when you're watching Total Drama Island, it's the best Canadian show, and you're Canadian, and
Don't watch TV.
Oh my god, I know. Okay, so I've decided what I'm
you
gonna do.
could binge it.
I'm gonna
Don't
read
binging
from,
stuff because then I never remember what the fuck happens.
maybe I
What
should.
is going on in this game?
She died, or he died.
Who died?
Who the fuck died? Wait, hold on.
It's either Reese or Leah. One of them is dead.
What it has to be
fuck?
Leanne because Leanne's the one with the medallion. Oh my god! Wait.
No, they both have the medallion.
I'm so confused. Why did they die?
I don't know.
No.
So whenever it hits a certain number, someone dies.
Maybe.
Wait, do we have to reset then?
It was a cutscene.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
I mean, you could try to restart, but don't.
You
wow.
don't want that to happen, and you know the other.
No.
So, are you guys ready? Today's subreddit that we're gonna read through is Today I Fucked Up.
Alright.
Okay.
It's Tifu. Today I Fucked Up.
Okay. Oh no, it has to be Leanne because we are fielding Racing and Raphael's on the other side.
Oh yeah.
She's the only one not on the map.
Yeah. So Leanne's dead. You killed Leanne. Good job.
I did not kill Leanne. It's a route chapter. There was no avoiding this.
Or is
Okay.
it?
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Today I fucked up by buying everyone an Ancestry DNA kit and ruining Christmas. Earlier this year, Ancestry DNA had a sale on their kit.
Wait.
I thought it would be a great.
I need a second to process that sentence.
They bought Ancestry DNA kits and they ruined Christmas.
You ruined Christmas.
I bought
That
everyone
tells me
Ancestry
everything,
DNA.
but also it tells me nothing.
Today, my family got together to exchange presents for our Christmas Eve tradition, and I gave my mom, dad, brother, and 2 sisters each a kit. As soon as everyone opened their gift at the same time, my mom started freaking out. Told us how she didn't want us taking them because they had unsafe chemicals. We explained to her how there were actually no chemicals, but we could still tell she was still flustered.
Oh,
Later,
she's
she started
hiding.
trying
She's
to-
hiding that one of the kids isn't her kid, or isn't his kid, I guess.
Later, she started trying to convince us that only one of us kids need tickets since we will all have the same results and resell extra kits to save money. Fast forward, our parents have been fighting upstairs for the past hour, and we are downstairs trying to figure out who has a different dad.
That's
Okay.
great. That's so
First-
fucking funny.
First update. Thank you so much for all the love and support, blah, 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 blah. Okay, update 2. Christmas isn't ruined. My fuck up actually turned into a Christmas miracle. Turns out my sister's father passed away shortly after she was born. A good friend of my mom's was able to help her through the darkest time in her life, and they went to fall in love and create the rest of our family. They never told us because of how hard it was for my mom. Last night, she was strong enough to share stories and photos with us for the first time, and it truly brought us even closer together as a family. This is a Christmas we will never forget, and yes, we were all excited to get our test results. Merry Christmas, everyone.
That
P.S.
took a
Sorry, my mom is
hard
not a
left.
whore. No, you're not my daddy.
I was expecting that to be like a cheating scandal.
Yeah. Oh, that was actually
when they,
cute.
when
That
they
was
said
actually
they were
quite
still
nice.
arguing.
I like that.
Kurth Naga is Finn, I believe.
Perf on.
Kurth on knees.
Finn.
What?
My
What?
body feels like it's on fire. I can hardly breathe. So this is what war feels like.
Kurthnog has a dragon voice.
No, please, don't come near me. I don't want to hurt anyone. Except Yusunaki, fuck you.
Oh, and now there's a dragon here.
There's a dragon.
I mean, the
You have
upside
to
is
kill it.
Zehark is like approaching us.
Okay.
Anyway,
Today I fucked up. I have officially branded myself as the biggest perv, and I 100% deserve it.
oh no.
This is his now ex-wife. Did he not realize, or was he too dumb to remember, we share everything, including the same Reddit. I removed all of his personal stories for my family's protection and changed this account.
Finn, you're cutting out like big time.
You can't hear me?
You're cutting out a lot.
Am I cutting out for... Wait. Okay, it says my connection's better. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, it said my connection was going out. I didn't even notice. This is his now ex-wife. And the today I fucked up is I have officially branded myself as the biggest perv and I 100% deserve it. Did he not realize, or was he too dumb to remember that we share everything, including the same Reddit app? I logged on to see his throwaway as a default login account. I've removed all of this personal story for my family's protection and changed this account's password, although it might be too late and already circulated online. I took a look through the comments and was seriously disgusted by most of the responses suggesting to sexually approach both of us last night, which my sister did mention he tried something in the middle of the night. This guy is incredibly living in another world. I'm only posting this to reassure everyone thinking he got away with it, that these types of scumbags do not. I came home yesterday with my sister to pack my shit. I saw his update saying I seemed alright, but I was keeping it in the next morning. The reason we slept in the living room is because I didn't want him to see my bags in the corner of the bedroom. He came home suddenly before I finished packing. It wasn't fun camping or a picnic. This morning before he woke up, we grabbed the rest of my stuff and left. I went to the bank and froze our joint account before he irresponsibly started taking cash out. Not seeing him anymore, going to lawyer up, give away all of his Reddit gold to the comments that I feel were actually reasonable and divorce his ass.
So what?
Although I'm not... Oh, I don't know.
That's a fuck up. That's a girl boss moment.
Gatekeep.
From what I guessed, the husband was like cheating on her through Reddit? Question mark?
Oh, here we go. I read a comment from someone who quoted the whole thing. In short, OP and the wife were married for several years. OP borrowed a pocket VR camera from his wife's sister for an upcoming vacation and finds out there's private videos forgotten on it. The videos are very private and of sexual nature, intended for the sister's husband working at a distance. In the past marriage, OP used to live with the wife's sister for a year and admitting to having the hots for her and said his life would be different had the sister made a move on him. He said that both he and his wife used geo-tracking apps to make sure they got to work safely, etc. The wife forgot to charge the phone overnight and goes to work with a nearly dead battery. OP submits to his lesser instincts and slaps the VR goggles to his face and starts beating it to the wife's sister's video. The wife's phone is dead, the geo-tracking app not working, and catches him. The rips the goggles from his face, looks into the goggles, and sees her sister and storms out. Nuclear fallout. OP's wife logs into his Reddit, finds the throwaway, deletes all the personal shit, packs her shit, and goes out with style.
That's genuinely one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
That was kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
all
of
I
course
gotta
we
say.
know.
That was kind of fucked up.
Whether it's true or not, different question.
What's on here?
Where is this?
Yeah, I think Am I the Ass will work better because we have like stuff to discuss.
Oh wait, here we go. This is a funny one.
You sure?
Today I fucked up by obliterating my wife's fish.
Okay, go
I
on.
don't
go
want to
on.
hear this, honestly.
No. I'm very curious. How did?
All right, well, I'm deafening until that's done. What did you say? Did somebody call for me? Who just called out my name? Are you guys done yet? Because I will literally not listen to this. I don't want to. I know it'll just piss me off or make me upset. Chat doesn't want to hear it either, so... You guys done?
That's about
Oh
what I
my
expected.
God.
TBA.
Anyway, I guess I'm Soph now. Micaiah, what's wrong? Wait, I'm coming. I'll be right there. Well, the bird's going away. Morgan. There's no fucking way this is a route chapter. There's gotta be some twist here. So hi, Zehard. Sir Zehard, it's not too late. Let's not fight. I can't do that. Dan has just freed itself. I can't betray it now. Even if you had been ordered by Dan to hunt down the goose? I just... But this isn't you. When I met you, you were so nice, and you never doubted yourself or your friends. You even risked your own life to fight on behalf of the Lagoos. And now you're throwing it all away. Alright, I will undeafen for a second.
Asshole.
Guys done?
We were
What do you
done.
mean,
We
are
never
we done? We never
And
talked about it.
done.
Yeah.
Well, I was taking a precaution because chat and I did not want to hear it.
Yeah, you literally didn't listen. You said don't read it out loud, and I said okay, I'll just post it if they want to read it.
Oh, I'd already
And then
done
we
it by
never
that point.
No,
Okay,
because you asked
personal
what you done.
problem. I don't know.
Because most of the time when I say don't read this out loud, you don't fucking listen to me, so...
That's not true. The one time I didn't was because you were lagging, so I never heard you say it until after I said it.
Anyway, who was
Oh,
Zehard
okay.
again?
I don't know.
I don't know. Probably
Isn't-
you, I guess.
Isn't Zehard the guy with? Oh wait, no, that's from Radiant, the other fucking thing.
Ilyana. Yes? Thank you, you've opened my eyes. Pardon? I will leave the Dayan army. My friends in
Okay,
Dayan are dear to
Poggers.
me, but I refuse to take part in any hunt or lie to myself any longer. Oh, Zehark, I'm so glad. Hey! Salt, we saved him from racism. He kinda sucks. I double tapped. I hope we don't get fucking obliterated here. Okay. We saved Zehark from being employed by a racist. Yeah, can we go back to, like, am I the asshole? We had a lot of good conversations.
It's so hot in here.
Yeah, we were actually talking about that when you deafened that I would go back to it.
It's so fucking hot in here.
That's cool, Cheryl.
Am I the asshole for making a dad joke?
No.
Madeline is currently 15, and she's rebelling for almost everything. And for reference, she's my stepdaughter. She did something bad, so while picking her up, I set a punishment for her. Then she said, "You're not my dad. I don't have to follow you." Honestly, I got a bit hurt from that, but I understand that she didn't mean it and that she'd probably change. I just replied, "I'm still your legal guardian for the next few years, and as long as you're in my house, you have to follow my rules." That happened about 2 days ago. Our family was going grocery shopping when she said, "I'm hungry. I need food." I decided to be extremely cheeky and say, "Hi, hungry. I'm not your dad." My son just started to laugh uncontrollably while my daughter was just quiet with embarrassment. My wife was berating me to not stoop down to her level. But I honestly thought it was just a funny joke, and my son agrees. Am I the asshole?
No.
That's funny.
That was
funny.
pretty.
I'm with
that
him on
was
this one.
pretty comedic.
Like, if she's gonna pull the "you're not my dad" card, she doesn't get to, like, she doesn't get to get upset when she has it turned around on her.
Yeah, but you're also a teenager, so...
Like, she's just kind
But
of...
I would probably apologize.
So...
If it makes her sad, apologize. If she laughs, then whatever.
Learn your lesson, stupid bitch.
Wow, calling women bitches, Zelfie, that's kind of derogatory. I expect better from
Oh,
you.
man.
I'm always derogatory. That's my middle name.
Selfie
Derogatory.
derogatory taker.
Yeah.
What?
Am I the asshole for not letting my sister catch my baby during free birth? I, female 22, am a mom of 2 baby boys. One is 2 years and the other is 3 weeks. I strongly believe in free birth, and I'm what you would call a, quote, crunchy mom. My first son was born home in my bathtub. No doctor present, only my sister and husband in the room. I caught my own baby and everything went very smoothly, but my last pregnancy and birth was very rough. Only because of my family, though. For context, my sister is infertile, and it would be almost impossible for her to get pregnant. She doesn't like the idea of a surrogate, and I told my sister I was pregnant during... and she doesn't like the idea of a surrogate. I told my sister I was pregnant during the 2nd trimester. I shut her down, but my parents are enraged. Understandably, because...
You're cutting out a lot. Or maybe it's me here.
And hold him first. TLDR, the mom still caught the baby and everyone called her a selfish asshole.
It's her baby.
I mean,
I missed about half of that due to internet shit, so... Like, did she make a promise to the sister or something?
No.
Okay, then I literally don't see the problem here.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the sister's being a bit of a baby.
I can't have kids, and I'm not gonna, like, want to catch someone else's baby. That's their baby. They deserve that moment.
No, the issue is that the sister who couldn't have a baby said, I want to catch your baby because I'll never be able to experience it. And the other sister's like, can't with that. Sorry, sis. And then everyone got mad at her.
It's her baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A family. I mean, I agree. She's not an asshole. Everyone else kind of is. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
she's
not
the
their
one
baby.
that's
It's
not
not
an
their
asshole
fucking.
in this situation. It's literally her baby.
It's not their decision to just say, "Hey, you're gonna do this with your child."
Yeah, like you're going to
No.
give the first moment of your child's life to your sister.
Am I the asshole for selling my husband's PS5? I'm 29, and my husband, Charlie, is 30. He was lucky enough to get his hands on a PS5 sometime in October or November, since according to him, they're still pretty tough to get. Around Thanksgiving, we had our first child, a daughter I'll call Lily. I told my husband that I don't mind if he wants to game after work or during any free time, but if I needed help with Lily, he had a grace period of about 5 minutes before I expected him to drop what he was doing and come help. He agreed. Over the past month or so, he hasn't been coming when I needed help with Lily, and his idea of watching her when I'm gone is to lay her on the couch while he plays his games. I gently reminded him the first couple times that parenting is something we both need to contribute, but as it continued, I unplugged his PS5 and hid it in the closet. He found it and asked why I hid it, and I reminded him that he needs to help me with Lily, and I can't do this on my own, and he needs to start pulling his weight. He took it out while I was asleep and plugged it back in, and I didn't bother hiding it again, and instead just sold it while he was at work. Now he's pissed at me for going behind his back to sell it, but I reminded him that he went behind my back when he got it out of the closet and plugged it back in, and that he still wasn't helping with Lily, so I needed him to do something to prove that I wasn't playing around.
Okay, someone else go first on this one.
Listen, selling it. Some people will probably say, "Yeah, it's going a bit too far." No, take care of your fucking child. Jesus goddamn Christ.
Like that, my first thought was like just at hearing the question was like that's a bit far, but no, literally, you have a child. You don't get to shirk responsibility just because you want to play fucking Call of Duty or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you have to bring your entitled one into it somehow. If it means going that far, then it means going that fucking far.
Also, she like gave him, like it sounds like she reminded him a lot beforehand. Like this wasn't her first instinct was to sell the PS5. She kind of got pushed to do that.
Yeah, it sounds like video game addiction. Like, if you can't value your child more than your video games, then you need to figure out your priorities. It's an asshole move to sell the console, but like,
take care of your fucking child.
Yeah, but like that's not how you. That's just a way to like you'll just get divorced though if you do that. Like, so I don't know. Like I don't know if it was the right thing to do, but at the end of the day, like what's going to get his attention?
Right. What's going to get the message across?
So I think it's unfortunate that it came to that, but he kind of had it coming.
Yeah,
but this is also hard for me to say because I know I would flip my shit if somebody did that to me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do agree. I hate, like, I would hate to get rid of someone else's personal belongings.
Like, that's not really your place, but just take care of your fucking child.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know. I don't know on this one.
They're both
giant. Yeah, they're both assholes,
like,
but at the same time,
he needs to take care of his fucking kid.
I side with the wife more in this case, but it's probably not the best way to go about it. Like, you could have just as easily, like, taken the console and put it in, like, storage or somewhere where he wouldn't find it or
like, there is
whatever.
no real reason to sell it.
But, I mean, if you're getting market value, it's not a huge deal, but still.
I don't know. Chat, do you have an opinion on this?
Raise your fucking child if you're gonna have kids.
Cass says, like, I mean, selling it is kind of bad, but he deserve it. Like, give it to a friend to keep until he changes his ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't a reason to just out and out sell it, but also you kind of had it coming.
Take care of your child.
Like, if you put this child into the world, you need to take care of it.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for not letting my boyfriend give my friend a foot rub? A close friend of mine was visiting last week and had stayed at my house. Yesterday, we went out for a few hours, and I wore heels and encouraged her to wear a cute pair of heels as well. By the time we got back, our feet were in a lot of pain, and my boyfriend gave me a foot massage as he always does whenever my feet hurt. My friend asked for one as well, but I didn't feel comfortable with that and asked him not to. My friend got upset and said I was an asshole for leaving her in pain, and that I was the one who gave her the idea to wear heels for that long. But I just didn't feel comfortable with my boyfriend giving another woman a foot rub.
Do we have to talk about feet? Can't we just pick a different question?
I mean,
It's
just
a
because
fucking massage, Mia. It's not that deep.
we're not talking about like fucking foot fetishes here. Jesus God in Christ! Just
I mean,
because
she
you hear
clearly
feet doesn't
thought
mean
it
you have to
was-
jump to that.
I mean, OP
hey,
clearly
hey,
thought
hey,
there was
hey,
something
hey,
sexual.
never know.
Conclusion.
She wouldn't let him do it.
Classic conclusion, Hoffman, as always.
Oh, OP had the same conclusion as me here.
I mean, I would have. Okay, replace a foot massage or shoulder massage. It's still not better.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would be the same principle. Maybe feet are a little bit more quote unquote intimate, but
Yeah, like I don't.
am I the asshole for not letting my friend get a massage from my boyfriend even though the conditions she was put in were partly my fault?
Yes, honestly, kind of. Like, do you trust your boyfriend enough to do that? Like, it seems like everyone on these Am I the Asshole things is half of them are just really fucking insecure. Like, am I the asshole for getting mad my boyfriend looked at the other sex? Yeah, kind of.
I think I'm more insulted by the other person asked. I would have given the foot rub at that point instead of like my whoever.
Or also, you guys could have just waited until she left before you did that. You didn't need to do that in front of her if it was going to be such a problem. I don't know. I'm more leaning towards yes on this one, honestly.
Someone said, why couldn't you rub her feet? I mean, y'all are friends, right? And you're the reason that she's in pain.
Yeah, I mean, that would be my suggestion too. Just have her do it instead.
Although, I mean, just rub your own feet too, so
Yeah.
it's kind of weird.
That's a lot harder to do on yourself, though.
I'm gonna throw up reading this. I hate this. I hate these kinds. Am I the asshole for telling an overweight person that they were in no position to give me advice on my weight? I, 17, first problem.
Oh, that's a good fucking start.
I, 17, am pretty skinny and don't eat much. I've always been like this and I don't know why. I've always had a small stomach and got full pretty quickly. Okay, Miami. There's this girl that's There's this girl that kind of 16 that kind of invited herself to the friend group, but no one's really said anything. She is quite large, okay, but I never cared because it isn't my problem, okay. What I did care about though is that the fact that anytime I'm eating and ask somebody if they want some since I'm full, or if I ask somebody if they want to take some of my food since I can't finish it, she'll always say something like, "OMG, you're so skinny, you should eat more," or "That's all you can eat? That's barely anything." I always say something along the lines of, "Just eat your own food," or "I have a smaller stomach," or "You just have a bigger stomach," etc. My final straw on Friday was when I was inputting height and weight information into a card thing that I had to submit for a wrestling tournament. She saw it and was like, "You're that light, you should be eating so much more." I was just mad at this point and said, "Look at you. You look like an oversized land whale. You should be in no position to be talking about my weight."
Okay.
She yelled numerous insults at me and then
Right, you
stormed
didn't have
away.
to come for her like that.
Hey, I was sympathetic until that part. Yes, you're the asshole, but also,
I am.
What the
Well, here,
fuck?
it's just like 2 sentences left. I immediately felt awful for how far I took it, but she was already how far I took it, but she was already, I don't know. And I started to think that she kind of deserved it because she wouldn't stop talking about my weight despite me telling her to stop. But my friends are telling me I took it too far and that I should have clearly just told her to stop. And I'm starting to think they are right.
That was
So
definitely
am I
too
the
far.
asshole?
that was
You're
too
an
far. Like,
idiot.
I understand. I hate people commenting on my weight to the point where I put on 10 pounds during COVID just so my family would shut the fuck up about it. No,
Understandable.
that's too far.
I mean, one, you don't tell a wrestler to put on more fucking weight
And it's just
because wrestlers have to
There's
cut
no
weight.
reason to go for the throat. Like that.
But you don't have to go that hard.
I think
Well,
just
why
like
does everyone
someone's-
here just feel the instinct to like, I need to eviscerate this person where they fucking stand?
because people have bad social skills
That shit's
and
funny,
have
but
easy tipping points. I mean, there's a lot of people that have very, very uncontrollable tipping points, unfortunately. And that's just something that comes out a lot on here because, well, those are the situations where it would come out on.
Yeah,
Now, how about we
just
don't
tell her,
comment on
hey,
each
can you
other's
stop
weights?
talking about my weight?
I would just tell her to please shut the fuck up.
Like, what if we just didn't talk about each other's weights? That's not difficult.
Well, I mean, what's probably happening, this overweight girl is probably concerned about the other person's health. But, like, one, she's a wrestler, so, like, she is sort of forced in that position where she wants to cut weight, so she is going to continue to cut weight. I mean, there's probably, like I said, there's probably concern on one side.
Like, no, I'm a little more sympathetic while thinking they didn't need to go that far because I probably have some sort of eating complex because of hearing about how I need to eat more constantly.
Yeah,
like,
and I think
I don't call people overweight land whales.
no, they be roasting like it's an episode of Gumball.
I think people forget, like, when people are like, OMG, you're like skinny shaming. It's a lot different to tell someone they're too skinny than to tell someone they're too fat.
But
like, even if, like, they're both bad, and people shouldn't be doing either.
Let's just stop talking about each other's fucking weights.
Yeah, just don't. The comment was, I mean, granted, the girl was being a rude ass teenager. Teenagers are assholes, but at the same time, like, the purpose of the comment was to make her feel bad, and you made her feel bad, so don't do that. Anyways, next one. Let's see. Will I be the asshole if I continue to let my son have sleepovers? Our families have recently blended, and our parenting styles are mostly the same, except for when it comes to our kids dating and the rules they have. Okay, so it sounds like this person just married someone else. I allow my son to have his boyfriend sleep over. I trust my son, and I trust his boyfriend and they're gay, which does help. My husband does not want his daughter's boyfriend to sleep over, and she's 17. My stepdaughter has made it a big deal that my son can have his boyfriend sleep over, but she can't. She keeps saying it's a double standard and how unfair it is, and how we trust him more. My husband wants me to stop the sleepovers, but I don't think it should have to stop. I should have to stop something my son enjoys because of my new husband. Am I being an asshole to my husband or to my stepdaughter?
Husband's the asshole here.
Yeah.
No, husband's 100% the asshole here.
Really
like,
have too much to that.
Like, he's pretty much asking the wife to punish her child because he, I don't know, wants more control over his.
No. So I think the issue is, like they said, they don't trust the daughter. So I mean, that's probably an issue with the daughter. And the message should come across like, hey, we're not doing this not because like whatever, because of this side of the family or something like that, but because we don't trust you. But because the daughter is in trouble, she probably isn't gonna understand that because it sounds like she's pretty young and she's kind of a troublemaker herself.
I was assuming it was like two teenagers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The issue is that if you keep the setup how it is, you just are going to make the sister hate the brother. So
for something that. But I don't think the brother should have to give that up for.
No, like, I think you just keep things the same. I mean, the issue is that she isn't trusted. She needs to, be more trustworthy before that shit
you need
changes.
to give her that chance to.
Well, I mean, I'm saying that there's pre-context to this that isn't outright stated. I'm making assumptions here, but my assumption is that,
Well, my reading is, I don't know, the dad's more okay with, like, two guys sleeping over than the girl and the guy because he thinks they're obviously going to fuck or something.
Yeah, I think it's like... It's a matter of people have this idea, like, Well, yeah, there's the risk of pregnancy if you have your daughter and her boyfriend sleep over because you can just assume they're gonna have sex. So you're more uncomfortable with that. I feel like they should have the same rules though, so I feel like you could come to a compromise.
Yeah, and I think those rules should not be punishing the son for something that literally is not even remotely his fault.
Yeah.
Also, the thing hit 50. I'm getting scared. Now the number is just glowing constantly.
Yeah, I wonder if Raisin's gonna die.
I hope not. We fielded him. We haven't used him because we haven't moved, but we sure have fielded him.
Alright, am I the asshole for screaming and making a stranger cry?
Yes. Yes.
Wait. I need context.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
Late yesterday afternoon, I took my kids, who are 2 and 9, to a soft play at our leisure center. When my 2-year-old went into the play area, this other 2-year-old intentionally ran him over and knocked him out. When my 2-year-old went into the play area, this other 2-year-old intentionally ran over to him and knocked him over. At first, I thought nothing of it, as they are just kids, and I thought that's what they do sometimes. But this kid would just leave my son alone and wanted to just push him over, blocking him from going on the climbing frame, etc. My 2-year-old was just trying to avoid this other kid, but wherever he went, this kid would just run up to him and push him. This had been going on for about 20 minutes when I finally had enough. You see this, guys? Me is saying child abuse is okay. This had been going on for about 20 minutes when I finally had enough and told this other 2-year-old off for doing so, as none of the other parents in the room were reacting at all. You would think any normal parent would by now to sort their kid out. After this chat to this 2-year-old, one of the adults in the room said, "This happens every week. The mother just leaves her kids here and then sits in the public viewing gallery watching her other kids swim." I was absolutely fuming. The gallery is next door to the play area, but who the hell leaves 2 and 4-year-olds without any supervision in a play area surrounded by complete strangers? By the way, you can sit in the play area and still watch the kids' swimming lessons. If you sit in the gallery, you cannot see the play area. I was so angry, and I went into the gallery where she was and started screaming at her for leaving her kids without supervision in the play area for by then 30 minutes, telling her she is irresponsible and that this is completely unacceptable behavior. She then starts crying, telling me she has 4 kids and that she shouldn't complain as she brought it on herself. But when I replied, "That's not my fucking problem, and you need to get your shit together." My husband still thinks I've overdone it, but I don't think so. I'm still fuming. Am I the asshole?
Okay, this one's actually kind of complicated.
I told you we needed to hear it.
You should yell at it. That
Okay, in most situations, am I the asshole for making a stranger cry? The answer is yes.
In most situations, you haven't heard the context. Fucking stupid.
I mean, making people cry is never a good thing.
Well, they should get their life straight.
Clearly, I mean, you could have come and like... Why is your first instinct to run and scream at them?
Yeah, that's a little mean.
I mean, when that kid just runs around and bullies people, and
exactly, like you gotta
or you
get
go find
your
the parent and you have like a
fucking
casual
mind.
conversation first. You don't just scream, because if you scream, nothing's going to get done because she's going to think it's your fault.
Okay, that's kind of fair.
if you just are, I don't know, would you go and yell at someone whose kid was just like constantly hurting other kids?
I'd be like, hey,
is
your
that
kid's a fucking menace to society.
Yeah.
You get it checked.
Wow. That's almost as if that has the same context as yelling.
I mean, I wouldn't literally I would just want to actually...
The difference between coming off as aggressive and yelling is no different.
Okay, but like, hey, your kid's causing some issues.
Yeah, your kid is bullying other kids. That you start there. You don't just start by screaming at it, because that's not going to solve the problem. Like, if you want the problem to actually get solved, you get the parent to talk to the kid calmly. You don't go or whatever.
Sorry, what was that?
It was my Muppet impression.
Can you repeat that?
Elmo when he sees Rocco. Okay, this one is for me because it's about liberals with colored hair. Am I the asshole?
You have pronouns and colored hair.
I will point out, my hair is its natural color.
Yeah, but you're a fucking simp for women with colored hair, so
It's true. Hi, Lucy.
like Titania.
Not Titania, but yes, Lucia for sure.
I'm the Titanium.
Am I the asshole for walking out without paying for dinner?
First
I went out to
instinct
eat with
is
my.
just yes.
No, Mia's about to say change her mind at the end again.
I didn't
I
change
went
my
out to-
mind. I still said
Yeah,
she
you
was the
should-
asshole.
I went out to eat with my parents and my girlfriend Rose. We're 27. I was actually thinking of proposing that night, but my dad, for some insane reason, took offense to her pink hair color. I don't know what the fuck got into him. It was a nice restaurant, and Rose doesn't eat meat, just fish, so my dad seemed angry when she got king crab legs. My dad wasn't even paying. He asked her why she didn't go back to her natural color for one night, and she said she had just done it for New Year's Eve and that it's pretty. The hair does look good. My dad said there is a time and place for that, and a nice dinner shouldn't be ruined by obnoxious hair colors. The crab legs came out and they are pretty cracked at this restaurant, so it's not too much work to eat. My dad said, I see you got the most expensive thing on the menu. He told my girlfriend she obviously had no class to eat at the adult table. My girlfriend left and I was going with her, and she told me no, that she needed to be alone. I was taking care of the check when I told my dad he was being offensive to my girlfriend and that he needed to stop. He said that it was offensive of her to show up with that hair and to order the most expensive thing on the menu. He said she looked like white trash, and I told my dad that it's better to look like white trash than to act like white trash. Mom started crying, saying this was my father. You know how he gets upset at certain things. At this point, I refused to pay for dinner and walked out, dumping it on my parents. I left, and my mom said that I was an epic asshole. As in, he was in like that. It was he was a big asshole.
I'm honestly with her.
Wait, who's the epic asshole? Who? Which?
The dad. I think
The
the
mom
dad
said
is
that
more
the
of
son
an
was an asshole.
Well, the dad's pretty irredeemable in here. Like, okay.
Like, I'm assuming this is T.
I
Williams.
mean,
So.
I might have walked out, but I would have texted Paul, "Hey, I'm gonna pay you for the food." Sorry about walking out for that, but like, yeah, he is just the asshole. There's no reason.
Apparently Mia sides with the dad here because he's the one that got saddled with the bill.
Yeah.
Okay, don't. I think in my head I was thinking it would be like, oh, I just walked out without paying and left no one to pay.
Yeah, because that's a fucking interesting story, Mia. That's a worthy story to post on the Reddit, Mia.
Am I the asshole for stealing?
People post anything on Reddit.
I love conclusion hopping Mia. She's just the worst.
Just.
Am I the asshole for hopping to the conclusion?
Am I the
It's how
asshole
I
for
get my
never learning
exercise.
from the
Shut up.
consequences of my actions?
Hopping to conclusions is how I get my exercise. Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm Dan's
green.
Dragonite. Jill, I shall defeat you for the future of Dan. Jill, come over here so we can save you.
Wait, huh? No, kill the fucking lagoon, you piece of ass.
She's stuck under Micaiah's team for now. We're trying to rescue her.
Well, that, I don't like this.
Anyway, next one, I guess?
I hope we can beat this so we can actually move on.
Here, I found a good one for you, Mia, because you like the ones that match with the title. Am I the asshole for stealing? I stole. The end. Are they the asshole?
No. Was that actually a post?
No.
Okay. That sounds like
This is a good one. This is actually a good one. Am I the asshole for buying a $50,000 guitar for $4,000 and refusing to sell it back when the buyer found out its real value? This happened a while back. My wife and I still talk about. Okay, no one gives a shit. Okay, here we go. I've been playing the guitar for 22 years. I know guitar values and whatnot very well, and I'm very into the guitar market. At my wife's old company, she was hanging out with coworkers one day after work, and she mentioned that I play guitar. A coworker who I guess is very popular at work said that his dad passed away and that he was selling his dad's things. His dad had a guitar and asked my wife if I'd be interested in it. My wife texted me and I said to have him send me the info on the guitar and the price. The next day he texted me the pics and price. It was a 1952 no one cares. I asked him what he wanted for this guitar, and he said he looked this up and thinks that $4,000 is fair. I texted back, I'll take it for $4,000 and went to pick it up. The guitar had no sentimental value to him at all. Here's the issue at hand. The guitar was and is worth approximately $50,000 depending on the buyer, and I knew it. When I got the guitar, I told my wife the price and what it was worth. She was floored. Fast forward 2 weeks, her coworker tells my wife that he just found out what the guitar was actually worth from a family friend and wanted it back. She said, well, he really likes the guitar and he knew it was worth $50,000, which is why he was floored you offered he was floored when you offered it to him for $4. He really likes it and I doubt he will sell it back, but you can ask. Probably not the smartest thing for her to say, but she was caught off guard and it's not her fault for the problem. He contacted me and asked to buy it back. I said that it's not for sale. He said that I scammed him and that he was going to sue me and take my wife to HR for being a part of the scam, which was nuts, but he actually did contact HR. They were cool about it and said it's not their problem and that it's between him and me. Over the next few months, he made things very uncomfortable for my wife at work. He would bug her constantly about it, and she eventually had to go to HR for harassment, and they eventually let him go. She complained twice, and he was warned and didn't stop. He's contacted me several times about it, so I got a restraining order for harassment too, and I blocked him. I haven't heard from him in about a year. Am I the asshole?
No?
That's just unfortunate. You should have done more research, bro.
Yeah.
You got fucked.
He should have done more research before.
Listen. When I was a kid, playing Pokemon Black and White, I traded my first ever shiny, fucking shiny Levani. I love that mod. Man was offering me a Palkia. Immediately, I wanted the shiny Levani back, and he refused to trade it back. You know, shit happens.
Is that a true story?
Yes.
You poor child.
I was so sad. Because I'm like, oh my god, it's a Palkia. I don't have a Palkia. It'd be so cool.
Speaking of shinies, it's crazy to me how people are finding all these shinies in Legends. I've never found a shiny in like a main series game, like ever.
We were talking about that earlier. I haven't found one yet either.
It's a lot easier to...
I know it's easier in Legends, but like, I don't know.
The rate is the exact same as normal. The only difference is that you get to see a lot more mobs. Because you don't have to like go through a battle, finish the battle, and do whatever before you see like if the mod is shiny or not. You just walk around. Oh, there's a shiny mod. Go ahead and catch it.
I don't know, Mia. I feel like he is an asshole. Like in the sense that we're like, if you know the true value and you purposefully don't tell him because you want it for cheap because like that's kind of shitty.
Like that is kind of shitty. I think then the coworker just goes way above and beyond on him.
Okay, ignore the part where the coworker was like an asshole after the fact. Is the act of buying something from someone that you know is worth much more than what they're asking you to buy it for because they're ignorant, does that make you an asshole if you don't tell them?
It depends on what you're thinking, because you could be thinking he's just giving it away because he doesn't really care that much about like actually selling it for that.
If they're like, hey, I looked this up online, I'm gonna offer you $100 for this, and you know it's
you're an asshole.
$1,000.
You're an asshole, but at that point you don't care.
Sure. Basically. I mean, I think you can say I would do this even if I think it would be like a bit immoral, which I think this is.
Mm-hmm. Like it's a bit immoral, but also, like know what you're selling.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. No, I think there's definitely some personal responsibility.
Like,
it would be like if someone offered you
responsibility to figure out the price.
I mean, it would be like if someone offered you like a Pokemon or a Yu-Gi-Oh card for like 1/10 of what it was actually worth because there's some dumb person.
I'm taking that. I will take that.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean,
I think it makes you an asshole.
The answer here is yes, he is an asshole, but that's only the conclusion. The body paragraph has like 3 different points on like things that could have been done better to prevent the situation from happening, and to also be like, even though he's an asshole, he's still sort of justified for taking it.
And then the coworker just upstages him on the asshole front completely.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, as a lie of deception is still a lie. So.
And yeah, like my first instinct.
Although I think
they don't know what they're selling. It's like they do know and they just don't care. But no, I think Zelfie and I are cut from the same cloth in this sense. So.
Okay, this is an actual tricky one. Okay. Am I the asshole for breaking a patient's confidentiality to tell my friend that her boyfriend is HIV positive? This has been eating me up inside for the past week, so I'm going to lay it all out here. One of my closest friends started dating a guy about 2 months ago. I met him twice before, and he seemed pretty seedy to me, but she was happy, so overall I was happy for them. I work at our local hospital, and I won't divulge too much about my role, but I'm not involved in providing medical care. But I do have access to patient records and am permitted to look through them under certain circumstances with ethics approval. I came across the guy's chart just over a week ago, and I was not snooping. I was explicitly gathering patient information for an approved task, and he was one of the patients in the pile of charts. It's not too much of a coincidence, blah, blah, blah. I discovered that he was HIV positive from his chart, and I was unsure of whether she was aware. I wrestled with this in many different directions. Should I mind my own business and not violate confidentiality and risk her contracting the disease? Should I just approach him first, even though it's not my place and we've only met twice? Should I just go straight to her to just confirm that she knows? And ultimately, I felt an obligation to her as my friend and to her well-being, so I told her. Knowing her, I felt like she was unaware since she is generally extremely risk-averse and something seemed off about this guy, so I felt like approaching him right might not accomplish anything, and she was shocked to find this out and broke up with him. She was thankful to me, but evidently she let him know how she found out, as I was let go from my position 2 days ago. I understood the risk I was taking, and I was hoping it was a calculated risk, but now I'm wondering if I overstepped by breaking confidentiality. Am I the asshole?
Ooh, this is tricky.
This is actually a tough one.
I wasn't paying
Because,
attention
like,
to
I
that
think
they
it
were-
definitely was, like, too big of a risk if it, like, meant losing your position and, like, breaking that rule. But, like, then again, like, would you want your friend to contract HIV? Like,
Yeah,
no.
like the guy is kind of the asshole for not telling her. Like, I would assume that's just something that people like discuss. Like, hey, am I at risk for fucking you?
Okay, so like the legal question, I
No,
don't feel is like the same
Skirmier!
as the moral, because obviously she did something wrong.
Mhm.
Can I get a
Are you
report on
fucking
that
joking?
situation?
You're so fucking pathetic at this game.
Skirmier's an
Basically, this woman.
Skirmier's a great unit. This doesn't count.
We have no control over Skirmier.
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, I shall concede this battle. Next time, victory shall be mine. Count
Not
on
like
it.
that. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, like, I don't know. Legally, yes, you already asked. Morally, I'm honestly not sure.
Oh, Zelfie, I'll repeat it for you. Basically, this woman works at a hospital, and while working at this hospital, she finds out that her friend's sketchy boyfriend is HIV positive, and she tells the friend, and then is fired from her job because of it. Because she broke HIPAA stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I definitely feel like she morally did the right thing.
Yeah,
But
morally
she
did
probably
the right
shouldn't.
thing.
I don't
All
know if
I'm
she should
saying
have.
is that she morally did the right thing.
The first question you have is there like another way you could have done this? Like, is there anything that you could have done that like fix the situation without losing your job? I mean, because either way, you're not the asshole. I mean,
Mhm.
that just fucking sucks. Dude, those are things that need to be discussed.
Tell your friend to not tell.
Yeah,
And you
because
tell
you're
your
just like,
friend.
hey,
Tell the guy
don't
she
tell. Don't tell the guy that I did this.
Yeah.
Although he might have also figured it out on his own, because like I don't assume this woman does not work in a hospital, has many friends who do work in a hospital, you know?
Right. Right.
Also, how the fuck do they have evidence? Like, would there technically be any evidence, anyways, that she told?
Like, do we know actually?
You know what she should have done? Deadass. Get an anonymous phone number, text your friend from that phone number that her boyfriend is HIV positive, and don't ever tell her that it was you.
Wait, did we ever find out why she got like? Did she mention exactly why she got fired?
No,
Was
there
it
was no
related?
statement. She just said that she assumes it was the guy,
So
but
this
that
could
she was
just be like a
fired
complete
after 8
coincidence.
years. Yeah, but I doubt it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like ultimately she took the risk, knowing it would cost her to lose her job if it got found out. I still think she did the right thing.
I mean, it's morally the right.
Yeah, I would say
It is
so.
morally the correct choice.
There's a what's the word?
There's layers to it, like an onion.
Sorta.
Shanaf
That's the kind of
Earth- Earth's
situation that
contracted.
if your friend,
Like, I would
it's the
assume
kind of
it's an
situation if your friend
expectation
contracted
you mentioned-
HIV.
Yeah. Like you mentioned being HIV positive before you fuck.
Yeah, maybe you should like do that.
So no, I think he's
Some people are just
responsible
assholes.
for putting someone in actual genuine danger.
Yes. Yes. Okay, next one. Oh, this one, I already know where Mia's going to stand on this one. Mia, I think you're going to say this person is an asshole no matter what. Am I the asshole for keeping a lost pet until the owner paid the advertised reward? This weekend, I was walking through the park and I saw a cat that looked like one I had seen on posters that were posted around the neighborhood. They said there was a reward of $500 for finding a lost cat, so I caught it, which is pretty easy since he was friendly, and checked the poster to see if it was him, which it was. I went home and put him in the back porch and called the number on the poster to let them know I found their cat. They were happy that I found him and said they could come and pick him up right away. I confirmed that there was a $500 reward, texted the guy a picture of the cat, and gave him my address. This is where the problem started. When he got to my house, I asked for the rewarded money before returning the cat. He said there actually wasn't a reward and that he only advertised one to increase the chance that people would look for his cat. I told him that I wasn't going to give him his cat back until he paid their promised reward, and that he shouldn't have posted one if he didn't want to pay one. He got angry and threatened to call the cops if I wouldn't give him the cat, which I said he was welcome to and that I would be happy to get things on record in case I had to take him to small claims court. Okay, no,
This
he's
is a
definitely an
fucking
asshole.
Judge Judy.
He begrudgingly told me that he would be back later with the money, which he came by with the full $500 later. When I told my girlfriend about it, she thought I should just have given him the cat back since it cost me nothing to catch him, and that everyone was having hard times right now. Some of my friends also think that the guy was probably desperate to get his pet back, and that it was kind of shitty for me to profit from a lost animal. I still think that if you post a reward, you should pay it, and that the guy probably just wanted to save $500 and get the benefit of advertising a reward without paying it. Am I the asshole?
I mean, if I wanted to evoke that type of, that type of incentive for people to look for my cat, I think $500 is a bit overkill. I would have definitely gone a little bit lower, just in case if someone really is that stubborn. So that's mistake number one. But also, I think I would have been a good Samaritan and just given back the cat.
Yeah,
but,
I probably would have given him back the cat. I probably would have given him back the cat with no reward, but I can see where this woman is coming from.
You don't use people's cats as collateral.
This is
Don't
like
use people's cats as collateral, but if you're going to advertise for,
this is like the boss
advertise a
complex.
reward, you better be prepared in case somebody asks it.
This is the boss complex where you're put into a position of power and you have the choice of whether or not to be a nice person or to benefit yourself, and that could go either way. I mean, I can't really judge someone that wants I can't judge someone that wants $500.
But because it was offered, and not only was it offered, the guy confirmed on the phone beforehand, before the exchange, that it was a real reward.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my thing. I think what's shaping my view of this is that I'm the kind of person that I would be like, look, dude, I just found your cat, but I don't expect the money. So I think if you promise money, you should give it to people.
Yeah.
And
if you promise money, you give the people the money.
But at the same time, I would if someone was like, oh, sorry, I can't actually afford this, I'd be like, okay,
yeah, but
whatever.
It doesn't even sound like he couldn't afford it. It sounded like he just wanted the free advertising.
Which, fair, and I think that's valid.
You're desperate to find your fucking cat, and you could go to whatever lengths you wanted to. It's the same reasoning as you will lose your fucking job in order to tell your friend that the boy she's dating is HIV positive. Those are just sort of risks that you would take, and you wouldn't mind duping someone or breeding the whatever sadness or whatever the fuck. Upon someone just to get what you
but
need.
You don't mislead.
Oh no, you can't mislead.
You can't mislead. If you're gonna promise the money, you better be able to back it up. Because you brought this on your... Anyway, we have lines. Can we do that, or...
No, I'm taking a test right now.
A test for what?
I'm taking my art history test right now.
What the
Why?
fuck?
Because it's due in an hour.
How long will this take?
Say your line.
Ike, I need you to come over here. Something is wrong with Mist.
Oh, no,
Finally,
not-
someone's fucking dying.
Not Misty.
Yeah, Mist is dying too. Mist is dead.
Awesome.
I think she's kind of wanted this for a while, but...
I'm ready to die. Did she say that before?
Wait, I'm finding all
I'm
the
pretty
juicy
sure her
and
death
ready
quote post-Grail is literally just, I'm ready.
I'm
Yeah,
finding all the juicy and ready
she's
assholes,
kinda-
but I'll tell you them in a second. But these are getting fucking ridiculous.
Cheryl, you're promoted to Ike while Selfie's taking the test.
Okay. Mist, what's wrong?
Ike, my head, it hurts so much.
What if she's the Dark Lord?
It's the medallion.
Fucking deserve.
What do you mean?
The medallion is calling out to me. Please, Ike, take me to the medallion.
Mist, talk to me. Wake up, please.
Go, Ike, get her out of here.
But
Leave everything to us. You have to take care of Mist now. See what's going on with the medallion.
oh shit's getting.
Plot.
What's
Shit,
this
the
light?
plot is happening.
Is it the medallion?
She collapsed too?
Huh, I get it now. Anyone who has a spirit of order within them is affected by this light.
This is more fucking confusing than the second half of Pokemon Platinum's plot.
The Spirit of Order are basically the people who can stop from God from coming out and fucking everyone up.
Yeah,
Apparently, Mist is one of those people
all
too.
of the Herons and also Mist, which makes me really question who
I mean,
who her
we
mom
sort
actually
of
is.
knew. We could have guessed this was true about Mist before because she was able to handle the medallion.
Yeah, but the medallion like barely factored into Pathoranians, so
Yeah, I mean,
I just
it
did not
was-
think of it.
It was sort of an integral part. It was part of Astro's like whole plan. Remember how we like tortured like Raisin sisters and shit like that for that shit?
I remember that vaguely. It just never came up too much. Like it was like, oh hey, it's there, but also it's not.
Taborn, Queen Nyla, what are you two doing here? Racing collapsed suddenly. Figured I'd take him to a safe place.
Yeah, Raisin's dead.
Rip. 4 characters are dead.
That's true.
Did Raphael die yet?
Raphael fell unconscious as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
he just
I thought
did.
I'd let him rest with the Literally everyone died.
Everyone dies the end.
But then I found that she had collapsed too.
And you think the medallion did this to him?
So does Ike also have the spirit of order?
Somehow this is all Sanaki's.
Well,
I
if
blame
he had the
Sanaki.
spirit, he would be
I'm
fucking
gonna
convulsing
continue
right
to blame
now.
Micaiah for this because there was no reason to do.
You should blame the Senate. It's all the Senate's fault.
You should blame the Fire Emblem.
Let's
For
blame
existing.
Kurth because if Kurth didn't get in this fight, this wouldn't have happened.
True. Like you
I
said
blame
earlier,
Raphael for switching sides.
Raphael didn't switch sides. He's stuck with Micaiah's side, unfortunately.
We would love Raphael to switch sides.
Mist.
Oh, I love Stephen King's
And hitting A, it is not doing anything.
Huh?
Mist?
I'm hitting A.
Imagine if Miyase files corrupted images all in progress.
I'm gonna
You're not
heal.
allowed to press A, Mia. Replug in your. There
Oh,
you go.
there you go.
Oh, she was singing, I think.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah. The
Still
press
on the
Mist is
medallion.
back.
It's about to break. It can't be controlled anymore. My song won't work anymore. We're running out of time.
What are you talking about? This is crazy.
Call the apostle. She must sing the God of release. Hurry before it's too late. Oh fuck, Nate. Oh fuck, she got kidnapped again by Naysala.
Did she?
Huh?
I don't
What?
fucking trust Naysala.
I'm so confused at this point.
So
Number 15, kidnapping Mist.
Can I get
the
the
last thing
number
you want
15?
in your Fire Emblem Path of Radiance is Mist getting kidnapped. That might actually just be what you get.
Hear a voice. It's inside my head. It's talking about Burger King foot lettuce or something. I don't even know what a Burger King
And he's
is.
on Smiling Friends. Watch Smiling Friends.
The voice is telling me that, well, a lot of things, but that we must not awaken the dark god through war.
Mist, you must eat the lettuce.
But I don't want to eat the lettuce.
A voice in your head. Miss, what's going on? What is going? Hey, Miss, wake up. Well. Okay. Shaw, do you hear me, bruh? Bring the apostle here at once. Are you sure about that? Miss is saying that she should sing the Galder of Release. She's saying that we should wake up the Dark God.
Yeah, I don't agree.
I know, it
the
seems
seal's
kind of
gonna break
inevitable
anyway.
at this point.
Let's do it, have a nice big battle against this Dark God. Probably all gonna die. It's alright. Be pretty epic, nah? If that's the case, maybe we should take a chance on your sister and do what she says.
I agree with the Hawk King. Stephen Hawk King.
No one fucking asked you. I don't even know who you are, Nyla.
Remember, she's the Wolf King,
Dumbass.
except because wolves didn't exist until 2007 or whenever the fuck this game came out. It's too late to calm the Dark God back to sleep. It would take too long.
You think we'll be safe if the apostle wakes up the Dark God?
Who
I'm
knows?
glad Ike's here to ask the important questions. Ike's entire tone in this entire game has just been someone who's walked into a room and has no clue what the fuck is going on. Like, you know that one gif of the guy bringing pizza into a room and the room's just on fucking fire?
Yes.
That's how Ike feels in most of this game.
Didn't we just fight a major war to prevent that from happening a few years ago? No? Remember that? I don't know. We safe now?
True. We're fucked. It's all Kurt Dog's fault.
But I did always wonder why Harry and Queen Lilia passed down the Galder of Release. Release. She must have left it behind for a good reason. I'm willing to bet my life on it.
And it's a lot more than just your life.
Yeah.
It's the only choice for our survival. Besides, we won't know if it'll work until we try.
Alright. Let's do it.
So that chapter was
I
pretty
believe
much
on
just
Nathan.
an extended cutscene.
Yeah.
Problem?
No, that was a cool chapter.
Shit's about to go down.
They're all on the fucking ground. I forgot about that.
I love
brought
that,
the
like, the
apostle
other
with
three,
me.
the other three of, like, actual lying on the ground animations. Mist is just there. It's just her static animation, but she's on the ground.
This
You
is
remember
so
at
good.
like the start of the pandemic, those memes that the people were just lying on the ground with the fucking rave music playing,
Mm-hmm.
the flashy lights.
Cheryl, you are Oki, right?
Oh yeah, the Ganondorf.
Ganondorf.
I brought the apostle with me.
Do you agree?
And a little extra baggage. Dun-dun. He just casually shoves Sanaki out of the fucking way.
Oh, you know, this is also sort of Naysala's fault, too.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot that Naysala shouldn't have been here either. If Naysala wasn't here, everything would have been fine.
Yeah, no,
as
if
well.
Naysala wasn't here, Kurthnaga could be a dumbass and we'd still be fine.
Yeah.
Alright, Tabarn, I'm gonna need you to just beat his ass.
Raisin, Leanne. No, Tabarn. I know you're angry, but we'll work it out when this is over.
Not a chance, Naysala. I hope you've said all your prayers and farewells to your Burger King foot lettuce.
Like they're saying it again.
No! I don't know. Oh, shit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
After I break every bone in your body, I'm gonna rip your wings off and feed them to you before you get to die. And you won't even get any sauce, no ketchup, just fucking wing and bone.
I just want to remind you guys, this is Raisin's role model.
I mean, this is the same guy that sold Raisin into slavery. I think Raisin is fine with this outcome.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, I'll say my lines again. Hot King Tabarn, I must ask you for your patience. This man serves under my command. For now.
You think I care, child? This is a goose matter. You see yourself out of it very quickly.
Oh wait, the reason the medallion hasn't broken is because Naysala hasn't started fighting yet, so Tabarn's about to fuck everything up.
Oh. Wait, Tabarn, no.
I will explain later.
Hold on
Aside your past quarrels for now. Who'd think that the peace bringer in all of this is fucking Naysala? Isn't that crazy? That, you know, the whole world is dependent on Naysala not fighting right now. Wouldn't it be crazy if Tabarn started going at his neck and the world ended or some shit like that?
I mean, Naysala deserves
that does sound crazy.
You've got a line, by the way.
I will explain later. Put aside your past quarrels for now.
Mia Deadass should be fine starting the apocalypse if it meant that she got like one last own in against Selfie.
Mia would start
do the
the
exact same thing to me.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes,
because I understand the consequences of my actions.
No, you fucking don't. That is
Someone
a big
would be
fucking
like, God would be like, hey Mia, the apocalypse won't happen if you don't like roast Zelfie. And Mia would roast Zelfie and be like, what do you mean? I thought you were just joking when you said the apocalypse would happen. I didn't think it would actually happen.
After
why don't we call him my own
killed
screen
us,
just to get completely
we have
assassinated?
more pressing issues we must attend to. Oh, and Hawking, don't ever call me child again.
But you're literally 12. Eat my ass.
No one fucking ass.
Fine. You know what? You get to live for now, Burger King foot lettuce. Once this is done, though, you're a corpse.
So, what would you have me do? I will use all the powers at my disposal to help this. Wouldn't it be funny if, because her parents died, she doesn't actually know the Galder of release?
Sing the Galder of release for us.
The song was passed down from the Heron Queen to my mother, and from my mother to Miss.
But Miss is just on the fucking floor, so...
Yeah, Miss is fucking dead. But if I send the Galder before the medallion...
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies...
This is what my sister said.
We don't give a fuck.
Basically. We must not awaken the dark god with the spirit of chaos. We must use the Galder to release instead.
What does that even mean?
I guess if you, like, wake it up with this, it at least is probably, like, less strong than if it wakes up naturally. It's like how if you're woken up with an alarm clock, you're never, like, fully together for a couple minutes.
This is like waking up a baby with loud noise instead of dropping it on the ground.
Yeah.
Remind me to never, like, let you and your children.
What?
Oh, the seal will break and we just leave the medallion alone. Please see this on.
Zelfie.
Better than releasing the Dark Author Wars. Very well, I'll try.
Please tell me she knows the fucking song.
Why would she know the song? She's 12, Mia. Stop hating on a little girl.
Yeah, stop hating on this. Stop hating on Snaki. Mia.
Sanaki deserves it.
The apocalypse will start if you hate on Snaki. Snaki doesn't deserve it. You're just like biased.
I had a really
that
bad
whole thing where
first
it's like-
impression of Sanaki, and I will not let it go.
You know that thing where it's like people will get mad at media made for teenage girls because you know it's for teenage girls? Mia's that kind of person where Sanaki could literally breathe and Mia would be mad.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sanaki is my bitch eating crackers. I'm sorry.
What a great usage of that word. Although I would say your bitch eating crackers is more Micaiah.
Micaiah is everyone's bitch eating crackers.
Yeah. Look at Sanaki eating those fucking crackers like she owns the place.
Going on. Nothing's happening.
Look, she's fucking useless.
She's trying her best, but it's not working. But why? Only because
Bird.
everyone fucked up.
Oh no.
Oh
Bird?
no, Tack's not here. Everyone
yeah,
can Tack.
it's you.
A bird?
Yeah, it's a bird. It's you.
Everyone can Tack.
Micaiah's
Literally
bird.
everyone.
Hurry up.
Chat,
Text
I
just
need
at
you-
work.
If you were in,
Well,
if
yeah,
you were
you
in
know,
the harem, you need to go
fuck
into
your
the harem.
job,
You need
the
to
bird.
ping Tag. I love
Go.
Seb's idea that like the only reason the apocalypse started is because Sanaki is not a good enough singer. Like, no, you have to win American Idol before you can actually awaken the Dark God.
My word. What?
That's what I said. I'll be the bird.
All right, Finnis Bird.
I don't have many characters anyways.
Okay.
I'm assuming this is like Micaiah, so a melody alone won't work. Yeah.
Just really
Yeah.
Is she gonna finally do something useful?
Wait, this is right in the middle of the enemy territory.
Okay, who fucking cares? You're gonna fucking die. You idiot.
Zelf, why are you here?
Ooh, get on.
Commander Ike, the Goose came and saved the apostles here.
Yeah, it's a party. We're having
You'd all be on the battlefield. The command of the army just got really, really bad.
Yeah, we can tell.
Oh, this inheritance have collapsed because of that. They think they're dead.
Oh, is Micaiah gonna work her Jesus magic?
Yeah, Micaiah's gonna become Jesus real quick.
I can hear
Oh
the
my
voice.
fucking god.
Finally, we get to meet.
I hate Micaiah so much.
I have been guided by this voice for so long. I have finally found my purpose, lighting things on fire.
Micaiah, when she finds out her purpose isn't actually lighting people on fire and committing war crimes.
Galdrar consists of melody and lyrics. Without both in harmony, the songs have a mere fraction of their power. Oh, so she was just going like ba 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 ba.
Dave, the only part I was taught was the melody. I don't know the lyrics.
You're so fucking useless.
Remember when her
man.
parents died?
Doesn't explain why Micaiah knows this.
Micaiah, when she finds out she has to, or
Because she's Jesus. We already explained this.
Tanaki, when she's told to sing WAP in order to prevent the apocalypse.
The words, they are passed down through the ages like a bloodline.
Macaroni in a pot.
Though time may pass, their meaning is never lost. When I heard you sing the melody, their words came to me. So how old is Micaiah by, like, branded standards?
We already discussed that Micaiah is like 20.
Okay.
Like what?
Funny.
Hi, Gwen. The bird is not spoken
bird's
yet.
here.
You're safe.
Tweet. I'm not reading lines. I'm at work, mopping a floor.
That's
Bye.
cool. Bye. Have fun.
Hello.
Bye.
My favorite part is when Tax said tweet, tweet, tweet.
What if I just
Yeah.
made that the episode title? Tweet, 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 tweet edition.
I mean, we've had a lot of other good moments so far, and you're deciding to take one that's 2 hours and 30 minutes in. I mean,
We've
sure,
done
that
that
sounds like
before.
a great idea.
We've done that before. We get all our best bits during like the last hour for some reason.
That was a 10-second bit,
Yeah,
but
because
sure,
we're
let's go with that. Let's go with that.
I mean, other than that, like the other complaint would be like the bitch eating crackers thing.
Or,
Are you
or,
allowed to
or we could
I
just
don't-
call it, the
are you
chapter when we beat the chapter and it happens in the plot.
What if it was is
God, I don't understand what you're going on about. There's no way you could. Oh, but she can. So shut up and watch.
what if you made it am I the
Honestly?
asshole for make it title the episode am I the asshole for committing war crimes?
Maybe the last episode I did was titled the Callous Crystal episode. I think I just titled "Am I the Asshole" edition.
What if you titled this "So Shut Up and Watch" edition?
Yeah, can we talk so finally So's like nice guy, but he finally got his fucking just shit done in by Ike, and honestly that felt really good.
We kind of know this was happening.
Anyways, we can hear it, but there's
We can't hear anything. Very nice song, awesome. What do you guys think they're saying? It'd be like
I would love to see a Twitter
hardcore.
account
Dobby
that's
Doddy.
with like various.
Macaroni in a pot. That's some wet ass P word. Get a bucket in a mop.
Welcome to the cum zone.
Oh, it's an anime girl. Holy fuck!
Yeah,
no one gives a
bitch.
shit about your
So this is going. This is a long time. This is going for a while.
I just hope they know whatever song this is, it's not in Smash. So I don't.
It's
fucking-
not.
Yeah. Do you know what should be in
Losing.
Smash? More Fates music.
Yes.
Like I know when we bring up Fates, it's usually in a negative context. But I think Fates is my favorite soundtrack in all of Fire Emblem.
No one talks shit about Fates' soundtrack ever.
I'm talking shit about Fates. You know what? Fates is the best game.
Fates
because
has
I've never
Camilla.
played it.
Mia.
Oh, are we actually back? I thought she was still singing. When I heard the melody, the lyrics felt as if they poured out from deep within me.
That's
Okay,
I feel the
Micaiah,
same way
that's
when I
great.
sing up.
I know this song. I've known it since before I was born. I am
Jesus.
literally just Jesus. Oh, is she a heron?
What?
Oh, it's her from the opening. This isn't Micaiah.
No, it's not.
It
It's God.
Who told Jupiter that who told Mars that she could come back in a Fire Emblem game?
Who's this person?
Good morning. I want to voice the goddess.
Yeah,
Okay, I think Finn should voice this person.
Okay, what should I'll make him country. Good morning to you, my goddess.
Okay, I need a second.
What? It really was not that funny. You guys need to realize.
Good morning, my goddess. Imagine you just awaken like fucking Satan, and you're like, "Good morning,
Good morning, my goddess.
Good morning, Satan." Yeah.
What has happened? 1,000 years have not passed. Why am I awoken early?
Is she country too?
Sure. The country goddess.
Fire Emblem is actually Alabama.
Indeed, my goddess. You have been asleep for 780 years.
Imagine keeping track for that long.
Literally 1984.
If that's not
During
a
that
statement on
time.
humans' ability to not fucking fight each other, I don't know what is.
During that time,
The world kept its promise to you for a mere 200 years at best. Bitch, no one knows who the fuck you are. It was as you said. Neither the Laguz nor Beor could resist the urge to fight. They're too weak.
Oh, is this the Dark God, but it's like more of a reset button than just killing everything?
It's the dark god, but sexy.
No, this is the god of light. This is the god.
I was thinking this was like some ruined Queen of Oblivion shit.
No, this is the god that pretty much everyone references when they're talking about like the goddess. This is the goddess.
Okay.
The dark god is the one. The dark god is, I guess, the bird. Sorta. The medallion, whatever you want to call it.
Definitely the medallion. The fire emblem, anyway. Blind.
The fire emblem.
There are 220 years left until the 1000th year, but there is no longer any need to wait.
I tell you what.
Is that so? That is your analysis? Then I shall pass down my judgment. I will save them from themselves.
Okay, Mia.
Look, I know I can't do accents. I'm trying my best.
You're trying.
Oh no, she's alive.
Mew and woman.
Selfie. / Cheryl.
Well, I have 1 minute left for my test.
Okay, Cheryl.
Finish it, whore.
I'm choosing.
Miss, how do you feel?
I never want to eat lettuce again. What happened? Where am I, anyway? The last I remember, I was on the battlefield.
You don't remember?
I had a horrible headache and my stomach really hurt. Someone was talking about Burger King foot lettuce, and then suddenly it all went away.
Racing.
Tiban, what is this place?
Aren't I racing?
No, you're Raphael. I'm racing.
No.
I'm Raphael.
I'm racing. I was racing in Path of Radiance.
Let's check the pin. We have a pin. We have a pin.
No, I was racing in Path of Radiance.
Okay, Raphael is Zelfie, and then Racing. Where the fuck is Racing?
I was racing for one part.
Why is this not alphabetical?
I was racing in Path of Radiance. I remember this.
Yeah, you were not.
I was actually racing for the first time he appeared, and then he
Where is Racing?
Finn, weren't you Leanne?
No, you chose to be Leanne.
Well, I was racing in Path of Radiance. You have a character in the scene already. Let's fucking roll.
Wait, which one was I then? I was some white dude.
Where is Racing?
There's a lot of white dudes in this game.
Racing.
Okay, I give up.
Okay,
I can't find him.
Racing is listed under Mia, but this is slander. I remember being Racing at some point, but it's fine. You can have Racing.
Who was probably Racing at some point?
I think everyone has been racing. Everyone has been every character at some point.
Everyone has been racism.
No, I haven't gotten.
Anyway, Naysala.
Wait, sorry. Are you alright, Racing? The last thing you want with your white friend is for him to fucking die. But that might just be what you get.
You betrayed us again, you bastard.
It says dastard, Mia.
I know. But bastard feels like stronger.
No, it's true. I had my reasons. I know you'll never forgive me, but I at least want you to hear me out. But it can wait. Tabarn and I will work out our problems first. You go ahead and sleep now, all right?
You guys are gonna have a nice little therapy session, huh? Yeah.
Very well. I'm glad to hear that.
Saul's about to die.
You're starting to sound like Car with all your yawning.
Well, he's very sleepy.
Start talking before I tear your arms off and surfboard on him.
Surfboard.
But we're dead. We're not dead. Can you guys hear me still?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Whatever my reasons, you won't forgive me. I know that.
Then just fucking say no.
But I'm asking you to put your feelings aside for now. We're both worried about the herons, right?
No, you're not trying to shit with me. You spineless piece of trash. You used that line on me before, remember? I forget what chapter it was, but it happened. And look what my forgiveness did to my people.
The bar's kind of hot.
You live now because I choose for you to live, Nysaw. Once this mess gets sorted out, I'll be wearing your beak as a trophy. Get out of my sight. Bruh.
Starting to fuck or not?
Raphael and Leanne are still out cold. Will they be all right?
No. Who's this?
Gonna
Mia.
assume. All right, well,
It's gonna be astronaut from the Sex Dungeon.
Oh, this is you. This is the bird.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay, Finn, you're
There's
guard until Tat gets here.
Okay.
I mean,
There's no need.
Okay.
What's Sophie?
Nothing.
Just be like,
Wait, the
like
bird's
chirp,
the
chirp,
goddess, isn't it?
What?
Wop, wop,
Maybe.
wop, wop.
Okay, well,
There's no need to worry. They're just not used to the spirit of chaos being so near. They'll wake up soon.
oh, no, it was just Micaiah.
Well, we don't know.
Oh, yeah,
that.
Micaiah became Saint and Jesus at the same time.
Oh,
Isn't
Jesus,
that
look at
crazy?
her eyes.
Yeah, like I said, she became Saint and Jesus at the same time. So this is like, what happened to Jesus? What the hell?
Has anyone here played Bravely Default?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate to play a game that has the fucking plot is the 4 fucking crystals of the elements. Such a fucking unfortunate.
Anyway, Soph, I guess if Self is still taking the thing, Micaiah,
Well, he said he
what
had 1
happened to
minute
the
left.
Dark God?
Okay,
Sure.
but I restarted the test.
Are you
You had a
start?
minute
What the
left.
fuck is happening?
So I get to take the test twice. So what happens is I try on the first time, and then I keep my old answers up from the first attempt, the second attempt, and just go over all the answers that I fucked up on.
I'm not Micaiah. She's sleeping right now.
Can you show us her fucking person?
What? What are you saying? If you're not Micaiah, then where is she?
I wonder
I
where
wonder
Ashira
where
is.
Ashira is. We must
Oh,
hurry
sorry.
and make our judgment.
Wow, this is great. I'm glad this is new character just invisible.
Wait, what are you doing? No, you must consult with me first. Don't do this.
Oh wait, no, because she got possessed.
Yeah, she's possessed, so I guess I am both Micaiahs for the time being.
Mia, which
No,
Micaiah's
we always have 2 Micaiahs within us, and
The one that votes for Trump and the one that votes for Bernie?
They're the one that votes for Hillary and the
Or
one
Hillary,
that
not
votes for...
Bernie, my bad.
the one that
I
wants
forgot
to
Hillary
burn
existed.
down.
Same.
Like, it waits
Oh,
for
there's
lifted from our shoulders,
dialogue.
huh?
Yeah, but the battlefield hasn't changed a bit.
We need to bring back
I sure wish
Boyd.
we could hear this.
Yeah, how could that be? Blah. And then they kiss.
There are 2 wolves within us. One is Satan and one is Jesus.
She's literally just Satan and Jesus at the same time.
Yeah.
This plot is really bad.
The plot of Path of Radiance was so much better.
Yeah, there was actually like a consistent villain throughout the whole game.
Now, the lack of a
villains for
consistent villain
ourselves.
really hurts Radiant Dawn.
Where did the Black Knight go? He just showed up and then dipped and then showed up and then dipped.
Maybe that's who's
And what-
possessing Micaiah.
The Black Knight.
The Black Knight.
You guys know that that reaction image where it's the guy who has like his phone on the balcony? He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw myself off. Oh no, I'm not." That's the Black Knight, but instead he's like, "Oh, I'm alive. Oh, just kidding, I'm not. Oh wait, no, I'm alive." That's all he's fucking done this game. I hope you guys
curious
actually know
to
what I'm
what this
referencing. Otherwise, this sounds stupid.
Yes, I know that. I know that video's funny.
Cheryl, oh my god, Cheryl Bestie. Ew, woo.
This show is clearly not winter in the game. Why is it winter?
It was
Dan
winter.
is just always winter.
Wait,
You
is that
guys,
the black?
you guys were fighting in the snow. You just
Yeah.
weren't paying attention.
Yeah,
No,
I
we were.
definitely
I'm
wasn't.
with you on this one.
Oh,
Dan is
pay
just kind of
attention.
always winter.
Charles is
happened?
stupid.
Oh, look at that. It's the sun. Yeah,
It's a
look
sky.
at that. You're
Oh
outside.
shit! Is that a meteor?
Oh my god,
Uh-oh.
someone used
I was joking.
It was supernova.
They dropped the Draco.
Fucking gamma ray burst.
Oh god, they dropped the nuke.
Is that Joey Pokey?
Hey guys, get your Drop a Draco t-shirts.
The medallion was Joey Pokey all along.
Wait, did y'all?
The dark god was Joey Pokey.
We got Ambi pumped to #1.
Wait, did you guys look at stream memes? This is fucking hilarious.
All right, I need to check before we do any more dialogue.
Miss, are you alright?
Okay, that's pretty good. Anyway.
Wait, who has the stronger chin, Naysala or Joey Pokey?
I do not
Definitely
remember.
Joey Pokey.
One of the
Miss, are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. What happened though? What was that light?
It was Joe, Mama.
Oh no, it's quiet outside. Too quiet. I hope everyone's okay.
True. So, can you tell me what's going on out there? Impossible. I can't hear anything. Your light took my hearing ore. There's nothing out there.
Oh yeah, you guys were in the fucking bomb shelter.
What? Yeah, hey, what do you mean? There were thousands of troops.
I'll go take a look.
Me when war crimes are committed yet again.
This is
It's time.
his fault for dropping the nuke.
How do you
Clearly.
My favorite.
It's time. Everyone, let's go outside. Oh shit, stream died. Can you guys hear me? It's a hard DC. Why am I in general? Did the whole thing freeze? Hello?
Hello?
Now I can hear you.
Oh my god, I'm finally back.
Anyone else think Mia's a big Trump supporter? Oh wait, oh she's back. Hi Mia.
Hi, Finn.
Mia
And I'm
gaslighting
gone
her
again.
fans because they think their internet is dead instead of Mia's internet being dead.
Truly a girl boss moment.
Stream's back, but Discord stream's not back.
Discord stream's back.
Poggers.
Poggers. Wait.
So
Oh,
Renault
shit,
and Skirmir
everyone's
just fucking
dead.
dead.
Oh boy, more war crimes.
Oh shit, let's go. Look at that. It's Ike from Fire Emblem.
If only Ike was here when we did.
I don't know, are they?
Well,
Well,
yeah,
it'd be the
they got
actual-
caught in a fucking nuke of a century. Oh wait, no.
Oh,
they're
we're just the
stone.
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe now. Okay.
Everyone turned to stone.
Well, it's
That
because
break
it's easier to bring them all back if you don't actually kill them off.
Oh, hell yeah, this is like extinction.
What if he fucked one of the stones?
Huh?
I'm pretty sure you'd get turned to stone. I'm pretty sure God would smite you on this spot.
Look, Ike is experiencing real emotion for the first fucking time in like 5
We
days.
finally got it full motion video.
Wait, where the
cutscene.
fuck is Sword?
Oh shit!
here.
We left them all on the map.
Oh no, I'm gonna fucking mark myself a Sword.
Here, remember when you put a Z-Hard for nothing? LMAO.
And now it's snowing.
No,
They're gonna
Meg
be
is dead
cold.
too.
Everyone's dead except for Micaiah and Ike. I guess they have to fuck. Even Soren is dead.
Yeah, what
No,
if they
I can't accept this. This is awful.
I think Mia would genuinely like quit Fire Emblem if Micaiah and Ike became a couple.
I would have heard about it by now.
I'm gonna start DMing. I'm just gonna DM Micaiah, not Micaiah. DM Micaiah.
Did you just confuse me and Micaiah?
Yeah, I'm just
All
gonna
right, I've had enough slander. I think I'm good. Let's
Still
watch
to
this still to come
come.
that I'm getting, and then I'm calling the stream.
I'm gonna DM the Micaiah X Ike art.
Still to
Oh
come.
shit. It's Jesus and Satan. Oh shit, it's God. I don't know why they're doing this mid-game. It's like, remember when Trails put a fucking trailer at the end of their game? I don't know why Radiant Dawn does this in like
Yeah.
the middle of their game.
To be fair, I think they've done this for every part so far, but
Have they?
Oh, this is when Ike does the Ether.
Ether.
all
Anyways,
right. Good
everyone
night,
got
everybody. I've had enough.
Oh shit! Look at that, it's on fire.